run into it with the run mode and then have bomb immunity. So
They can
for a
still
little
shoot
bit.
you.
Well, yeah, but like bomb immunity, smiley face.
If they're throwing a bomb at an Inkbrush running at them, they've already lost. I'll look at the rest while we're here.
Oh yeah, I chose these ones because either I don't remember playing them, or I remember that they were like relatively. I don't know. I just don't remember them. But the other ones, I was like, there was one that I chose not to do because they literally snuck behind us in the last second with a bubble, and I was like, ah.
That shouldn't be allowed to happen.
I called it out, but I think I was too far. Like they like snuck past Bogos, and then like it was a junior.
All of you should know better than to let that to happen, even if you didn't hear a call out for it.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was there. I think I don't remember. I don't remember what had happened. Maybe I jumped in. I saw it. I saw it, and I was like, no. It had too much swim speed for me to like catch up or some shit. I was like, no.
What I was gonna ask is, tell me about these games. What do you remember?
I remember I was getting severely.
Want to look at?
I remember I was getting severely like caught out. That's all I remember. Like I felt like I couldn't do anything because like their comp was not fun for me to fight, and I just felt like I couldn't really. I don't know. I felt like I was having a hard time doing stuff unless like the map was perfect.
0 deaths in what looks like a 5-minute game. Rainy? Excuse me?
Is that good or bad?
I mean, dying is objectively bad. I'm just like, how? How do you go 5 minutes not getting caught out a single time? They're muted, so I can't ask them about it.
No, they're typing in the VC text
are
chat.
They?
Yeah.
Oh.
We lost every game except for 2, but they were like relatively close. Like most of them were like this, essentially. With the exception of the one tower game I sent in here that we played twice and lost immediately on twice.
Okay. Oh, I have heard of that other Inkbrush user.
They just spam whale and bombs.
Yeah, they are a support Inkbrush.
Well, this is so they're playing exactly like Triggerfish Zones. That's what I noticed. Was their junior was very aggressive. Their junior like coming straight into like they coming up to me and then popping their bubble, and I'd be like, well, shit, like fuck do I do? It was atrocious to fight. Like walked straight up to me, pops bubble, and then I'm like, bruh, be for real.
Okay, I can't get rid of the bonjour. I can. We're fine. There we go. Okay. I mean, I guess let's look at this one then. I'm curious to see how he didn't die. I'm curious.
Yeah, I think this wasn't this the one that Tender said you needed to pop Vac more on, or is that a different map? It could have been different.
Wait, Vac moron?
Yo.
Wow.
Okay. We are the left side. Sorry. I'm already getting really annoyed with the enemy team. Cause who's in mid?
I called. Okay, I want to stay muted, but I remember very specifically I called that out that they were over there, so we can just move it to the right, like as soon as the game started.
Yeah, no, that is a good call out because yeah, you just pop and you run, collapse these guys obviously eventually, but you just pop and run. That is a big mistake. Are we doing it? Kind of. What the hell happened to Bogus?
They got flanked by the Klukas instantly.
I knew they were there, but I just wasn't prepared for them to roll. Like, they got there quicker than I thought.
Okay, because I'm thinking, if your team is going this way... Oh, that's a really big 10. I might make it a little bit bigger. What use is there you staying here any longer than you have to? Because what is the point of this position? I guess, because if you're looking over, I guess, around here-ish, but if there's no one there, would it not be best to immediately after we make the pops just go this way, go around here, or here-ish?
They're trying to meet.
Yeah.
So let's say that again.
You're talking to me specifically?
Yeah, simply bogus.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, you're right. I think I knew they were flanking around the left, so I was gonna try and shoot them,
Never back down.
but I didn't do
no, I get it. Yeah, like I get it. But I'm just thinking if the force of habit on that, I mean, yeah, maybe, perhaps. But my point is actually just if the objective is going this way, then there's this flank, this support ink brush. Anything that's on this side of the map is meaningless until you get a checkpoint. So what I want to see more of, hopefully, is a shift of resources this way. Ooh. Oh god, that is not going as expected.
What did I do? Hold on. What happened?
Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because, okay. Oh, they played for an early whale.
But they always do that. So how they open on every single game is the Glugas and Brush would go together, and then the Brush would get Whale and like basically solo Whale whoever was on the Glugas, which was typically me. I was like, bruh.
Okay. Because, again, assuming we've called out that everyone we should be pushing this way, and we know the Glugas is flanking and the Brush is doing nothing. In fact, this whale, if anything, is a sign that you guys can play more aggressive, because you know exactly where they are, which is in Narnia. I feel like we shouldn't be backing up this way after we get pop. We should just be running down this way. And I get there's a big, scary Nautilus, but there's also a tent shield. There's range, there's cover. I feel like we should be playing a lot more around here. Sorry, my pen is squeaking. It shouldn't be. Because what I said before applies to Bogus, but this still applies to everyone else as well. Even Chai. Yeah, Chai's backing up after being here. Like, why aren't we fighting the Junior? Sorry, I want to go back again.
Because I was probably weak from the Knot and Junior as well, and then I just rotated out.
The Naught can't reach you.
No, it was. Like, I would have been weak beforehand. Like, from the opening.
No, I mean, as in... Yeah, no, didn't you go this way?
Yes, and they both went for me. No, before, like, way before. Like, right on opening, they were both on me. Here.
Okay. You've backed up, you've created distance. Do you go back?
Yeah, I think I was looking to help Rainy here. And then Bogos died, so I pulled back.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of why this opening just didn't work stemmed from the fact that we noticed that there was an opening mid, that they weren't there, and then we just didn't capitalize it by taking it this way. This goes for everyone. Oh, what is going mid? That. Whoa. Well, I like this fight happening in mid. I missed it. Okay, I mean, there's kind of two things going on over here. I like this. I like that we shift away from the Junior now that they're useless.
I think, okay, my mentality behind that was not because the Junior was doing that, but because Rainey had specifically asked me to help with the Nautilus, and I also saw that they were pushing objectives, so that caused me to turn around.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm not used to this. But no, okay, that's fair enough. I don't think you should be having to wait for any to call out, because the objective is going this way. This guy is useless. I mean, I guess they can flank. That's going to take forever, though.
Also, I guess Rainy, I think on like openings, if you're going to try to send the tent that way, and then I think you just need to maybe assume that I have to be behind you. Because that's the thing I've been trying to do the most with these scrims is make sure that I'm behind you to push. And if I'm behind you, you can't see me. So maybe that's a thing you might need to think about. Okay.
Why not both? Why not both? But okay, I don't want to say, oh God, Rainy jumped. Wait, no, we had a really good position there. Were you weak? What's going on there? Okay, we likely jumped not knowing that we had help.
It's a
Yeah, no,
timing thing,
understandable,
probably.
understandable. Like, okay, honestly, I'm not sure if that was a good jump either way, because. So long as we have this position in mid, and you have a team going this way, you can assume that the Rainmaker won't be able to just run forward like this. So having this angle here, it's like a pincer. It's like a little flank going. So even if it's just you on your own, being a little bit scared, I would still want to commit, especially since you have a cooler buff, to try and fight this out so that everyone else, seeing that Rainy is over here, should be able to put the pressure on this way as well. It's even better now that Mark
Whoa.
that your blaster is here.
Smiley face.
Like, it's even better now that your blaster is here because. Okay, well, it's kind of iffy and kind of scary because there is the threat that they can run this way, but it's fine in this scenario purely because they have the checkpoint which you can't see from here. And so I think you two really should be trying to just first off murder this guy and then continue the pressure this way. I thought that kind of from first I tend to really good at moving people.
I think though, Rady, if you're already there, just stay there and I can like rotate to your position. Like it's not necessarily like the best, but
yeah.
I've played enough I've played enough with Nox to know how to rotate.
Yeah, it's because now that you're already here, may as well make the most of it. If we were probably trying to set up a proper defense, I would have Chai here and then have you go this way. But that's not the situation we're in, so I can't ask you to do that, can I? But okay. Sorry, I just saw Chai do a little wiggle over here.
Wait, what'd I do?
You wiggled, you ran up this way, then just kind of turned around, and you did the wibbly wobbly.
Maybe I got scared.
The wibbly wobbly. No, it's fine. What I would have preferred to have seen rather than a wibble wobble. If we go back, Rainy may have jumped, but Makwa did not. Right? Makwa goes in, gets kill, Junior in useless position because Rainy jumped. This is not. Okay, no. This is not an option they have, and so I would like to see the Chai drop this way.
Okay.
I will say I just popped up my POV on my end. I was kind of doing a lot of nothing in the first 7 seconds, so that's probably why Rainy felt like I was not there. Like I threw a burst bomb once and then just kind of sit in unpainted area while nothing happens.
Just chillaxing.
Really? Sorry, I'm
Like,
going to bring
after pop,
attention to this. Let's show the class.
Yeah. Rainy is in this scenario, like, they're saying, well, we can push right. I look right, I see the Nautilus, I'm like, oh, let's go the other way. Like, what?
Ooh, okay. Now,
So
because you're playing with a
that's-
10, you can just sit there, wait for the shield, and then commit.
No,
I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yeah. And then, at that point,
We were
Bogus
about to
is
say
getting
5.
flanked.
Right? How do I get the... There we go.
The Lions should not have concerned themselves with the two guys behind, you know?
Yeah, but also I still want to keep in mind that the one one of the TC Undertow games we had is that if I don't fight the flank behind, nobody can.
Yeah.
So I
Oh yeah,
don't.
no, that's fine. In this scenario, it is also worth figuring out, is the flank behind worth fighting in the first place?
Yeah.
It's like you
I
have to be
think-
the guy that does it if it
I
gets
think-
done.
Yeah. I think in this decision, I try to fight it, and then I'm like, I'm in a really bad position, so then I just run away. And like, I'm looking at it on my end. It just looks like bad gameplay. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, well, speaking of bad gameplay, you just got a double without any help. This is amazing for your team.
Yeah. Well, not without any help. I have the tent shield there. I think that
Yeah,
helped
but the
a
tent
little
abandoned you, so I think it's okay.
bit. Okay.
I think it's okay to give you all the credit. Sorry, Rainy. But I love this. Again, as a team, we should be thinking. Actually, we should be thinking. This is completely open. We don't even need to commit this way. Go this way. This is my thought process. Oh, we do need to pop the shield. You're so right. My bad. A lot of nothing is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, from about... Okay. I think everyone, give or take, sits in about this circle for the next 7 seconds. Oh no, Rainy moves. Rainy moves. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. We're trying to fight through mid is what I think is happening. But we're scared of mid because it's their colour. No, okay. Okay, actually, Makwa.
One of the things one of the things. Oh, was there a bubble there? I guess.
I think you
I
booyah
guess
the
they
bubble,
mentioned-
and at the same time, you're like, I'm booyahing bubble. I'm like, all right, I'll stamp it.
Oh, there was a bubble there. I didn't even see that bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted the bubble gone. Which in hindsight, why do I need the bubble gone? Like,
No, fair enough. Wanting the bubble gone is fair because what I was gonna have a go at you guys for, which is no longer true because I didn't even realize there was a bubble, is that you guys are trying to push through this way and were just scared for some reason. And I was wondering why you were all scared. The answer, big shield. Thing is, right, we have a 10 shield going this way, we have safe cover this way, and I mean, you can try and get the bubble with your BO bomb. I mean, Chai can stamp through it as well, I guess. I'd rather Chai be on the flank. I want us to be trying to make forward progress, and you can make forward progress without having to go straight through mid. You have other options available to you. And in focusing on this bubble in the middle, we're actually slowing ourselves down a lot because we did, again, next to nothing for about 7 seconds.
I think my thought process was I was using stamp because I wanted to pick up the Rainmaker as soon as possible. And so I'm always like, oh, I'd rather get rid of my stamp and then pick it up, like get value out of it first.
Ooh. In scenarios like these, if you don't have control of mid, it's not a good idea to even think about picking up the Rainmaker until mid is yours.
Okay.
Until you have a decent enough chance to get it to the checkpoint soon-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, let it reset. Let it reset. It's like you want to push the Rainmaker, but a precondition to even getting Rainmaker forward in the first place is mid. Because that's how you pick up the Rainmaker. This is really annoying and why I hate the mode. If you pick up the Rainmaker now, you have like about, I think, 7-ish seconds before literally moving slightly backwards. It immediately starts the timer, the triple speed timer thingy. And so you do not want to pick it up so long as if you can't get it to their side of the map in the first 7 seconds. It's... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we do... This is really awkward as well, using 2 of our specials to get the bubble in mid as well, because we're going to really struggle to use these specials to push forward. Rainmaker's a flawless mode. Yeah, it has no floor to stand on.
It should have been one or the other. I think Maka had said that he was going to, and then I immediately went, yeah, me too. And I was like, shit, I'm mad.
Okay, I honestly don't even think it should be one of them. But if you have to use one, which you don't, but if you had to, I would rather choose hammer,
Okay.
purely because your bomb is stationary. It keeps you still.
Yeah.
It's why I think Prochara FLC they call it a continuation special. Is because you don't want to use it to get in because you are stationary for so long you don't actually make progress.
Okay.
But once you're already in, oh, it can do so much. With hammer though, you can't move forward into the bubble. I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe against these guys you can get away with it.
I don't know. The
No, you
knot
can't.
kept
They
the
have
the,
not.
the
They have
knot
not.
kept.
They have
I would just hammer.
Please, no.
You'll see in later games. I try to hammer from behind, and like the knot and glue guns just shred me every time. I'm like, cool.
Chai, I have a clip from my last scrim where I died through hammer, 2 bombs in front of it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. My hammers were feeling like
Yeah.
I don't know. My hammers were really difficult in this scrim specifically because of the knot and glue guns. Because typically when I would flank, it would be
That is
those
not a
two
good
shooting
hammer.
at me, and then I'd be like, oh shit. Well, how do I even pop a hammer? Even if I try to throw it, it's like I just get shot down.
But also, sorry, we're still in this circle 6 seconds after I said we left this circle.
I wanted to join.
What is going on? There is no forward progress happening at all.
The junior
Okay.
was like being a rat.
We get the bubble. Okay. We BR and hammer through this way, and now we have Marco going this way, which is where we don't have any control. Wait, then we back up.
There's a junior.
There's also glucose in the behind the timer. You can barely see.
Oh,
it's-
oh, you're so right. You're so right. My
Yeah,
bad.
and the Rainmaker's
I mean-
unpopped.
I think we popped it.
No, not unpopped. Sorry, I meant popped. My bad. I meant the other one.
Yeah, the Rainmaker is popped.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
Now you went to pop it.
But yeah, the Rainmaker's popped, so we have to come back because they're gonna grab and go.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. These guys do need to die. I don't know about all 4 of us. Okay, you guys aren't going to get punished for this at all. But these guys should be moving into mid right now. But they're not. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
No. They should have moved into mid ages ago. Slightly Spush is really annoying me. They keep on catching my attention by not being in the middle of the map.
Actually, you want to be in the sides of the map, Akira?
They're too far. Too far to the side. Okay, I'm sorry. Look at that! They backed all the way like this.
Because I'd stamp, bro. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, you stamped this way.
It was enough.
I think I'm watching it back from my POV. I don't even understand how I catch the glues, but I think I'm sticking around the Rainmaker because I am paranoid of something like that happening. Because I think at this point we've established that 2 of the other teammates are
They like to run at it.
they like to rush, and I'm like, okay, there's an unpopped Rainmaker here. I do not want to push up until this thing is back in mid. And then, I mean, I guess I get rewarded for the glue guys try to push. I would direct them.
I know, fair
but-
enough. I mean, it could have also been through a call out as well. They might have been
Yeah.
unaccounted for. Like, there's a lot of good reasons to want to back up that I didn't even think of because my first thought was mid open, take mid, and no one taking mid.
Yeah.
And I still want that to happen. I still want at least one person taking mid. Please. Rainy calls them out a lot. Okay. Yeah, like literally anyone. Because I get 2 people running down the Rainmaker. Don't forget, all of this is painted. You have Bogos here. They can't just rush it. They shouldn't be allowed to just rush it. So them picking it up isn't that big a threat right now. But okay, now they're 2 down. We should just get pop and run this way, right? That's the best hour of my life. Please tell me that happens. Okay, we get pop. I would like at least one person to go this way rather than 3 people trying to pop, but fair enough. Do we move forward? They move forward. So this is really confusing me. Because things that I'm expecting to happen from both sides are not. Okay, the Glugas goes on the immediate flank. The Junior's still dead. I still think this is a viable push. Route.
Yeah, I was gonna say
still
if
think
we
should be
just
trying to
push,
this way.
if we were just to push the corner there, the Glugas are kind of useless where they are. I should have picked up Rainmaker a lot sooner. I think. I just don't think I was thinking about it.
No, I don't think you. Okay. I'm in two states of mind because. Okay, if I was the one in the game, I would have like painted up all of this and played around this wall, and not picked up the Rainmaker because this path isn't even free or available. But the good player in me, instead, is telling me that you can pick it up and go around this way, and not have to worry about dealing with this guy. Because this guy is going to be a really big issue.
But, like, if I just pick it up here and Rainy was a bit more forwards with Makwa, couldn't Makwa just clear that cubby anyways? Because the Glugas is nowhere land. The brush is going to die here in a second.
Yeah, no, so... In this scenario here, rather than having Rainy try and pop, if Rainy tries and goes forward and tries to get space in front of the Rainmaker, then you guys could literally just pop, have Chai pick up, immediately go for checkpoint, have Makwa, just stop this from being an issue. Like, you can do that, but the precondition is having Rainy that far forward, and so long as Rainy isn't that far forward, I'm doing this like it's a solo tri-coasting session, which is not. I'm sorry. It's just true that you need people this far forward. You need to clear out this part before you can even pick up. And I don't think you should pick up right now, Chai, because no one's that far forward. But as a team, you should be this far forward so that Chai can pick up. There is, again, I will keep on pointing it out, you can also just pick it up and go this way.
Yeah, okay.
As an option for safety. Yeah, there's just kind of a lot of nothing happening. Nice direct, though. We take those.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. Smiley face indeed.
Marie.
This is really awkward now, though, because they're on this side of the map. Somehow, the Nort went from here to there. The Klukes flanked. Oh, if we were just a little bit further forward, we could have just picked up and got the checkpoint by now. But now we have to fight on this line.
What did I die to?
We've given up mid.
What did I
My
die
main
to?
thought here felt like most of this fight is just that I'm not sure what Rainy is doing. What did you die to? Rain? Rain and a bit of chip?
I got hit by the knot. I see.
And rain.
Yeah, not's a very funny weapon with damage numbers because only a tiny bit of rain it turns into a 3-shot.
Okay. Oh my god, nice. Okay, we clean up. And we're pushing forward. So, I want to actually look at this from the Chai POV. Purely because I want to see if we have enough info to know to just run it forward. I think we could have ran that forward.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I didn't know how clear their check was, or like behind the choke was.
Yeah, so I was looking at it from the overhead, and I just kind of knew beforehand that there were like 3 people over here.
Yeah.
I wanted it from your POV to see if you had enough information to know where they were, and yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you did. We saw them all back up this way, and no one's poking this way.
Yeah.
So you.
I
can
think
just
I
run
do in
forward
like
and
2
get checked.
seconds here. What? Play it forward. Play it
You
forward.
do, and because these guys
And I get a
don't
kill on the
do
English.
anything.
Eh.
Nice. Also, this junior's throwing. That is a throw. That is a massive throw. What the hell?
Their junior flanks like the ink brush, and the ink brush is the junior.
They could swap weapons. They could just swap weapons. Okay, see, this is insane. Like, this is an insanely stupid play, rather. Because, Bogus could get the kill. But even if Bogus doesn't get the kill, the option to just have Rainy run forward, shield in front, and just get massive points from their downtime. You didn't need to pop vac. I'm assuming you popped vac. Wait, have you just popped vac? Oh, you just popped vac. Yeah, that wasn't necessary. In fact, if we had waited to see how this went, we could have vac'd from around here-ish and gotten major points.
I think I'm watching back the comms too, and Rainy, you specifically also say we can just get check, and then Chai goes, and then you pop back anyway.
Yeah, I think we need to be a bit more careful with these vacs. Okay, do you remember the King's Cup, the Rainmaker King's Cup, where everyone was memeing on the Rapid Blaster, the Rapid Blaster Pro for not using VAC for an entire 5-minute game? Does anybody remember that at all?
No,
No, is it just me?
I can bring it up.
No, it's fine. I was gonna say play like that guy. You know, don't use it for like small little things. But it's fine. No one will get the reference. No one would laugh at my joke. No, I can understand. In all fairness, for the process about to happen, you likely won't need VAC for it. But having VAC would also be a lot better. Because yeah, look at this. Look at this. Chai! Whoa. We died? I want to go back real quick, because I don't think you should have died there. Oh, sorry. Wrong brush. Wrong brush.
What'd I do? Sorry, I used the washroom.
Not close enough
We
to the 10 shield, I
couldn't
guess.
catch up to the shield.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we catch up to the shield? What were we doing before? We're firing into nothing. We fired into nothing.
My bad.
No.
My bad, y'all.
No, it's fine. It's probably just like we need a recognition that you can just follow the shield.
Yeah.
Again, the point is that like the juniors being useless. What are they doing?
I think I was giving them way too much attention.
To a degree. Like, I wouldn't mind you being more forward and like poking this way. I wouldn't mind that. Depending on how much time we have. Actually, do we have enough time for the juniors to just run down? When did they start that?
They started when they dropped in the mid. You were like, what the hell are they doing?
Okay, in all fairness.
I'm sorry. Why are they so far away? I thought they would at least be closer.
I mean, yeah, no. In all fairness, if they weren't respecting you, they would have just ran at the Rainmaker and caused trouble by now. So I don't mind giving them attention. I do wonder what would happen if you just completely ignored them, though. Knowing these guys, you probably could just get away with completely ignoring them. But yeah, my main point is just that, like, because we should know that we have an amazing, super mega amazing push going this way, we want to be sticking to the shield as best we can. It's the main reason why we die. It's take a bit too long to even start moving. But unfortunately now, the push is just kind of over. We're getting pop? How are we winning that?
We're not. I don't think.
Yeah, but how are we winning that right now? Do you have
Skill.
No.
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 I was gonna say I'm mashing really fast. I'm not back yet.
Does 10 just have insane Rainmaker damage? Did I not know this?
I'm gonna pull up the Sendo stats. Hold on.
10 does good damage. Yeah, that's like the 10. That's just like almost solo popping the Rainmaker. Okay. Fair enough. I was going to say, you guys can't really play for pop, but apparently you nearly did.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that's kind of what I wanted to see.
Rainy. If it's like a solo pop, I can probably just pop it on my own. It's not. Inkbrush isn't great at it, but it's not like I can't. It's gonna take forever.
Solo pop isn't happening.
No. Rainy said, I think that's why I moved back when we needed pop in mid.
Oh, Oh, I see.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to Wikipedia.
Because like I don't think I don't think that like I would need help popping it if I'm by myself. Because I can just do it myself. It's not that.
It's just whether
It's
or
not
not
that
you
bad.
want to hasten your arthritis.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
But I was gonna say, once pretty much not the moment Chai died, but not long after Chai died, I would have honestly preferred seeing us try and back up this way and this way, and then maybe try and focus the junior, because you guys aren't out popping these guys. They just have too much DPS, and so we need to set up for control of mid and also control of this way, but mostly mid because they have the option to take it that way. What is this arrow? It's fine. Yeah. Getting better positions is more important than getting pop ASAP. It's fine to think about pop if, like, I don't know, it was only one guy and it was like Makwa and Rainy versus one guy. You can just pop and run it. But yeah, it was 3 people. They took it that way. Yeah, see, this is why I want us focusing mid after we lose here. Because we're fighting over here, and we don't even control mid. If they wanted to, which they're not doing because I guess they're throwing again, they should take it around this way and up here. That way, they don't necessarily need to fight for control. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend it, but if they died here, you could just stall it for the rest of the game. I wouldn't recommend it. 3 minutes is a long time for stuff to go wrong.
And also,
But I want to point out just how bad their position is. Go for it.
In that pit, is it not just like a really horrible place anyway? Because they literally only have check. They can just do like a 5-second walk and they have. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say it's. And they are really close to like the way they normally push. That is a fair point. But it's just that they'd have to get through this choke, which is very hard to do, assuming you guys don't just forget that they're there. You jump to spawn. In this moment, a jump spawn isn't actually that bad of an idea, because this is just completely open, and I don't know if you're quick enough to catch up to the Rainmaker. Actually, let's quickly... Yeah, I don't blame you for that. At all. Chai as well. I do like this, putting ourselves in the way of the Rainmaker. The thing is that, like, the only reason this position is as bad as it is because of, I think, around here. Wait, when you say the corner, do you mean, like, over here? Or over here?
First one.
Okay. Yeah, again, fair enough. That's what they should have done. But yeah, the only reason it gets as bad as it is because right now we're not focusing on mid control. And this is what we should be doing right now. Because if you can't push any more, you need to solidify your position to try and push again.
I shouldn't be fighting down there.
No.
I greeted for kills because it's just like, oh, I can kill the Nautilus because the Nautilus is a problem.
But you're an S-Blast, you can kill anything. Your biggest problem right now isn't actually the Nautilus, it's the Junior.
I see.
Their flank was useless when it came to pushing, but once your push ended, they became a threat.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I guess while we were talking about it, Tent does almost 300 damage to Rainmaker's shield. I just looked it up.
Oh.
It's 285. It has a 2.4, but without Object Trader, it has a 2.5 damage boost.
How
like
much
2.5
does the Rainmaker shield have again?
1,000. So it's a 3-shot, pretty much.
My God. Okay.
I can. Here. This is 10.
Oh God, Chai, what are we doing?
What am I doing? Hold on, I wasn't watching.
Chai, you're giving me a heart attack. Is what you're doing. I'll leave it on this frame.
You're not ready for how good I am, bro.
Don't tell me you killed them.
I think.
Don't
I don't think I do. I think I kill somebody else. Yeah. I get 2.
You got 2? Okay, I want to look at this from the freaking the Naught POV just to show,
How do I get to?
just to. Okay, let's go back to here because like. Okay.
I'm on my way, bro.
Wait.
Cooler enabled.
Yeah, I said, is it ever a bad trade if I'm coolered?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I think my cooler's
Yes,
about
it
to
is.
run out. Look, I'm locking in. The cooler's about to run out. Here I go.
Okay. Okay. If we go back. Okay. So you know how like normally on defense, you guys would like stack up this way and probably have Chai go this way. This is what you need to rotate into right now.
Rotate.
This is what you need to go and do. And Chai, you don't want to. Okay, it is actually. You know what? You know what? I don't blame you. You don't have this kind of like you can't see them because there's a big hill in the way. But the Rainmaker is alone and isolated, and they are very killable.
Yeah.
In a proper game, in a proper game against good players, I would want you to rotate around this way to get this angle while your team goes this way. Because we can't fight for mid right now. We don't have the manpower for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's worth mentioning, these guys are really, really underextended. The Brush has stacked with the Naught for like the 5th time this game. I don't blame you for running at them. And if you have more teammates with you, I'd be very happy for everyone to run at them. But I want us now to start thinking about getting into the proper defensive positions. Ideally, hopefully, maybe. But now, Chai got 2 of them. So, you guys can just run at them now. If only we had bombs. What for?
Don't worry, guys. I could have a bomb. I got you.
Kill people
Well, I
stacked
mean,
together.
I mean, Chai has a fat AoE. I have a fat AoE. We don't need a bomb to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the main issue is that, like, they stack outside of bomb range because they're that far back. Playing the shortest range weapon like a support. Anyone want a camel? Yeah, they are 2 down though. So what you can do, this plan can shift to have Makwa, which is what Makwa's doing right now actually. Whoa. Run directly at them. And also have Rainy. Honestly, it wouldn't be possible to rain because I was going to say the Rainy go this way, but you can't. The Rainmaker's there, so it'd have to go around this way.
Actually, I think the overhead is kind of tricky. I think I'm on the rail right now, spamming burst bombs.
That looks like a main weapon shot. No, that is a burst bomb. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that. And actually, no, you probably should do that. You know what? That's fair enough. My main point is just that I want you guys to like start thinking about surrounding these guys and killing them because it's a 2v3.
Yeah,
Well,
I like
3v2.
the rail on this map because burst bombs are easy to use on the rail, and I can back up fast-ish if needed.
We win the Ink Brush 1v1. Let's go.
Thank you.
Go. Also. Do you guys have the manpower for this? Thinking pop, right? Again, the main things I'll always point out is we stack up and go this way, and we try and pop Rainmaker to get someone to pick it up. And this is one of those really annoying positions where Chai needs to be the one who moves forward because Chai is the closest, but we also need Rainmaker popped.
I think sustained damage-wise, Nautilus does outdamage Tent, but I do not have a citation for that.
I want to think too quickly. Okay, Okay. What I'm thinking is that I do want Chai to move forward here, but you guys can still contest the shield and contest this guy. Because the Rainmaker is not in a good spot, like, at all. You still control mid. As long as you can control your route to push forward, you can still You're still in a really advantageous position, I think. But does that happen? Does that happen? I don't know how to feel about that. I can see your reasoning there
Who,
with
me?
hammering shield.
Oh, yeah. I think it's
Yes.
because I'm like, fuck it, I have hammer, I'm gonna pick up, and then immediately die. You'll see I immediately die in 2 seconds here.
How deep do you die?
Mine.
Oh god, why are we picking it up?
I don't know.
No.
No one knows. I don't know. Don't know what I was thinking. I don't think. I think.
Yeah.
I think that I thought the Nautilus was further away. Like I thought that. I think I was thinking the Nautilus was more left side, so I would pick up and run it back into the pit. But I just misjudged. I don't know.
Even
We
if it
should
was
be
the
picking up
case.
in this position.
Yeah.
Even if that was the case.
Yeah, and also Not has like a lot of range. They could just laser you from over there anyway.
Yeah, I think I
That's
realized that
my
halfway through
paranoia.
this scrim, where I was like, "Dang, that has a lot more range than I thought it did." Shit.
Nautilus outranges Splattershot Pro, FYI.
Oh, really? Damn. Okay, yeah.
Barely, but it does. And it has, I think, higher chop velocity too. So it hits you harder and further and faster, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said before, the precondition to even picking up the Rainmaker is making sure you have a safe path forward, or you're in a good position to set up a push. And you guys just aren't right now because you barely have control of mid, and we don't even have control of elbow anymore because we backed up with the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
Sorry, my arrows are so rushed; they're not even arrows anymore. They're squiggly lines. And so we shouldn't. It's okay to think about popping it, but not picking it up.
Okay.
Did you start
Bomb.
a bomb?
Yeah.
Was it a bomb? Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, how the hell did you die to that?
Hold on. Let me look at it from my POV. I can bring it up on the
It's
notes.
not that really that important unless you're like.
Well, it could have been.
I hate this map is so dumb for bombs because like it's 10 meters away from you. Oops, rolls a little bit, you're dead. You literally just can't react. It's annoying.
I shoot a shot at the junior this exact same time
Also?
that I jump, and they throw a bomb at my feet.
Also, because of the elevation change, bombs slightly under your shield kill you. But whoa, see what the junior's doing right now? If only that was a brush. If only.
Oh, I thought you meant like me. I was like, oh.
I wouldn't mind you in that position either, but I'd rather you be over here. But oh well. But okay. Same as before. What the hell?
I just lose the fight. I get bombed like 3 times. I know I have to deal with.
I don't think you have to deal with this, Junior.
It becomes a problem, but that's probably maybe it's because I push them and I die, and then it becomes a problem.
Okay. As with all flanks, there are 2 ways to handle this, and to be fair, both of them have their reasonings in this scenario. This guy needs to die.
Yeah,
Which
that's my mentality behind it, because again, I keep going back to that TC Undertow game. I need to be the one to kill them because none of the other ones can.
I wouldn't recommend you do this alone, is the thing. If you also had like Bogus or Rainy turn around, probably just Bogus. I don't want Rain to be turning around, and I want try to be on this flank at some point. So we need to like put resources into this guy dies, or we say this guy is a waste of our time, and we do like our normal push, sorry, not normal push, our normal defense rotation, but quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys hard push here. Have someone, maybe even 2 someones go mid, because we can force a 4v3 here. Because there's 3 of them. One of them's a Rainmaker, so they're defenseless. I don't mind you fighting this guy, so long as as a team we have. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is so unfortunate.
Just bomb. Just have another one.
Because
It's a
now
fun weapon.
now it is a problem because we're playing defense normally, but there's a guy behind us. Oh, oh
Yeah, that's
no, we
unfortunate.
trade in the Inkbrush one.
Why the fuck was the ink brush back there,
average.
bro?
They shouldn't be.
That's the thing.
So I wanna zoom in on this.
The way I thought it was the junior.
Oh, nope, no. I'm sorry, Chai. They were actually playing forward like I would probably want you to do if you were the one doing that. Because what happens here is, Chai, we drop this way.
Am I not supposed to?
No,
Okay, my bad.
nope. And not only that, but we announce that we're dropping this way by shooting at what is almost pretty much nothing. I'm not a big fan of this. Because you are kind of asking to die. Like, literally what happens is 3 people turn around and look at you.
Understood.
It's by some miracle that you didn't implode immediately.
It's because I'm good. Okay.
Right? I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, we'll see who wins this game.
Yeah.
Well, we know who wins this game.
Sigh.
I
I was good until I'm
I
good
do
until
like that
I'm
we are backing
not.
up and like. I like that we're backing up and taking top mid. That's manageable. Did we have eyes on the? This is not a solo chai coaching session. Nope. I'm
Could
sorry. It could be. But again, this, I want to say very clearly, this goes as bad as it does as a culmination of everything that's happened so far up until the past, like, 15 seconds. I want to see what everyone else is doing as well. Yeah, because now Bogus has to turn around and look at the junior. Oh my god. Honestly, yeah, Rainey's just stuck in the corner, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of how the situation unfolded. But we don't really get too bad, so that's fair. See, this is how I would have preferred. Oopsie, right click. This is how I would have preferred. We had tackled the junior earlier. If we were to try and fight the junior, is there a 2v1? Taking a 1v1 is, as an S blast, I guess you can take the 1v1 because you win all 1v1s.
Yeah, like sometimes it's just like the long
risky.
range. I'm expecting, at least the first time I fight them, that I at least hit like at least the outside of the long range, and then I die before I can do that. I think I can't really pin down what exactly my issue is. I keep bringing that up, but like there is something that is holding me back, and I can't pin it down in like an aim duel or something.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this,
I'm thinking very
figuring
intently.
out what I think about it. Say that again.
You're thinking very intently. Tent?
I am. This is like a really, really.
Rainy got it.
What is Rainy saying?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
No, Chai was doing a funny joke. I
Yeah.
heard it too. I just didn't want to say anything.
Didn't want
I
to.
didn't
You
get
didn't
the
want to
joke.
acknowledge my genius. I get it.
I did not. I didn't. I really didn't.
I'm so confused.
No, Chai said, "Oh, you're thinking intently."
Oh. Oh. I
You're
mean, I am looking at this tent in bewilderment right now. Like, it's stuck to a wall.
Yeah.
But no, See, this situation confuses me right now. You have a Rainmaker here, 3 people over here, and 1 guy over here. I'm just thinking, all we have stopping them from just going that here is one guy. And my heart is telling me, oh my god, 3 sides, 3 people on one side. We push this way. But you can't. There's a Rainmaker here.
It's the 3-point divers, bro.
I don't get why we have 3 people here. Okay.
I shouldn't have dropped,
Mark
in my
Wahlberg
opinion.
goes,
Or if I
fair
drop,
enough.
I drop.
I don't think you should have
No.
dropped.
Now that I look
I
at it
don't
this
think you should have
way,
dropped.
I don't think that I was aware that the fight on the right side was happening. Or maybe I was, and I went for the... I think actually I went for the junior. I think that's what
I
happened.
think I think on you. I think you probably see Bogos and I fighting the junior, and then just be like, okay, they're gonna get the kill because that happens.
But I just think like our priorities in this position should be like, sure, there's a junior here, but you have 2 people on it, right? It's a junior. What's the worst it could do? This is a big weakness. Rainy can't do it on their own.
Yeah.
Well, as
They
soon as
can't.
like a few seconds later, as soon as the junior drops, I go back over to Rainy. I think.
Because one option that you guys do have right now as well, as long as they can't go this way, Mark Bogus can. So that's a weird way of saying it. Can fight this way, right? Expand control this way, which allows you to pick up and go this way again. Not even needing to win this fight or get much control of mid. This is an option, but it's only an option so long as, you know, this is dealt with and someone can pick up.
I hammered the junior so long as I stand. Do you mean like I should get my hammer and stamp it? I did? Oh,
No,
did
I
I?
think that's what you did.
Did I? Did I? Did I?
Okay.
Well, okay, no. By the time that I'm all the way over to where Rainy is by the time something happens.
No, that's fair. That is fair because you're making yourself the one who makes sure that this isn't a threat, and they just give up. Wait, they just rail Rainy, and then they just give up.
Yeah, like the brush
don't even
even
bother.
throws a bomb at me, which delays me. Like I get too I'm like I'm not gonna try to like parry the bomb or anything because that's too hard. So like I'm even delayed from going over to Rainy, and then they still give up.
So I've been so focused on what's going on over here. I don't get how did Chai get there?
Did I? I dropped, bro.
What is our plan as a team right
No, but
now?
like why? How are you behind the junior?
Okay,
Like
because
What is
they.
our plan in this position?
I don't know. I don't know because they're all shooting at me. I don't fucking know, bro. Oh, see, there I hammer it.
There you hammer it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't really feel like we're acting with much of a plan, like as a team. I don't think we're 2 hammers versus 1 junior. Because okay.
I think that was the only hammer I used on that junior there, Rady. I can't get that many hammers. I dropped on it the first time. I didn't use a hammer.
Yeah, I don't think Charlie hammered the first time she dropped on it. But also, this is not a great use for hammer. But
No,
also,
I think I got worried because I also saw the brush, and so I was like, all right, hammer in the corner. Hammer time.
But also, as a team, right? As a team, we want to be pushing around this way, right? And this is set up. Chai being here is great because they're forced to be directly on this line. That's lovely.
So I should have stayed there.
But then, yeah, we back up.
Yeah.
We back up.
I think perhaps I need to go over my humpback Rainmaker
also-
games. My zones games are immaculate. Oh yeah.
But also,
Holy cannoli! One junior splat bomb.
we're not spreading out at all.
Yeah.
We're just kind of playing. Okay, I know that we want to play and push forward along this line, but we don't want to stand directly on it. You know?
I think there I'm waiting for another 10 shield to do something.
I think also we're just trying to pop the Rainmaker. And that's like the only thing in most of our minds right now.
I think, to be honest, we could probably, if like we want to get pop and move
We could be-
forwards, I think it's like we might just
should
want to
be
let
sensible.
me and Bogos do that. Because like me and Bogos can
Yeah.
probably we can clear that pretty quick. I think it's more important that you guys get into a position to like hold a push than to get pop quickly.
Okay. So, 2 people flanking. I don't mind just actually all focusing. Okay, assuming we knew about the double flank, all of us focusing our attention on popping so that we can just run it is completely fair. I'd still rather at least one person forward, but we could be making so much more forward progress. These guys keep on flanking, and they're doing like the stupid, really long flanks. Like it's literally impossible to do a longer flank than that. And this is a useless flank that does nothing. If we literally we need to play more forward. We need to be actually taking fights with the people who are alone right now. This keeps on, like, these opportunities keep on throwing themselves, and nothing keeps happening with it. And especially since we're all stacking up on this line in particular, like, if we spread out a little bit, the 2v3, or even the 2v4, if Burgos helps as well, is completely unwinnable for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we do kill the junior, and that is fair. But because we're playing like this, we're taking too long now, and it's probably worth also collapsing this guy. Because it takes a bit too long to focus the junior down, we kind of have to take both. Okay, it does happen, that is fair. But this could have also just been much more easily punished by running forward. Even still, they are 2 down, and the same plan can still happen, where we just run forward. So I'm assuming Chai picks up.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great. We even have our vac ready. This is amazing.
I don't think I could get in
Okay.
front of the back in like
Let's...
time.
Yeah, this is something that I feel like that should just be an easy win. Let's look at this from a POV. Who should I look from? Whose eyes shall I use?
The
Rainmaker eyes. Why not?
There's a lot of shit hitting the Rainmaker when I was running.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this from a vac POV actually. And maybe go back a little bit more. Okay. I think I see what's going on here. Okay, there's actually a few things that I want to mention.
Rainy has a bloody nose, so to give him.
I know, it's what I'm taking my time.
Okie dokie. Did I? Kira, have I ever shown you that meme?
Yes, you have.
I'm so glad you sound very enthusiastic about it. It's such a good movie. Guys, movie night where we watch Hoodwinked. Did I?
We get to see the one slap meme.
There's so much good stuff in Hoodwinked. Hoodwinked is it's so badly animated, but man, is it ever funny. They spend all their budget on getting like A-list celebrities.
So I'm like stuck into 2 trains of mind right now with this bush.
Trains.
Actually, does anyone know? I don't actually know this. Can rain hit through vac?
It felt like it was.
Yeah, but can it? Like, as an objective fact, can it?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Prochara.
Not asking for a char or anything.
I don't know. Does the wiki say? I can look.
Yeah, we got the time. Let's find out.
Boot up the game right now.
I know it can like eat the actual thing that you throw.
I don't think it does. I think there's that one like Japanese YouTube short where it's just like they test what can be absorbed by a vacuum and it's nothing. What's the Japanese name? Q ink or something?
It says that it can. Inkstorm device and ink from the rain cloud.
The device, but not the rain.
Yeah, but and ink from the rain cloud is what I said.
Yeah.
Because I know it can eat the device. But okay.
Maybe it was
Actually,
the whales
let's
that were
see,
hitting
let's
me.
look
It
at-
also could have been the whales that were hitting
Yeah,
me.
but the whales weren't hitting you in that moment, were they? Were
I
they?
think they were.
No, it was the Nautilus. Okay, so
Maybe I was outside
the thing
back.
that, yeah, I was gonna say, the reason you died then is just because Rainy didn't move their back to protect you,
Oh, okay.
which is what I saw. But I was wondering whether or not you would have lived if the rain also got you. Or sorry, if it was hitting you, if the rain was hitting you through Vac, would you have lived? I don't know. I don't know. When is Rainy back?
Rainy's back right now. It does. Rain does not go through
It
back.
does. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so I want to quickly look at this from Rainy's POV, real quick. But I also have another thought, and I want you guys to give me your opinions on it, because I don't know, and may as well get the class involved. But first, we didn't move the Rainmaker to follow Chai. Were we
Further
just
back,
caught
yeah.
off by the fact that Chai was running forward, or what?
Mok was dead, and the vac is out, so, like, it's time for me to go.
I was gonna say, you guys do get lead right now if you just run it, so long as it's. And Vac doesn't swing fast. Ah, I see. Wouldn't it have been better then? Hang on.
Wouldn't it be better to vac, like, forwards rather than sideways? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know that Rainy starts it here, but then oh, I'm still on the mouse mode. Rainy starts it here, but then moves this way. When wouldn't it instead be better to go like this kind of angle as you turn it this? Angles. It's hard to draw.
Then do we think that maybe, like, we could have just waited instead of going up to the hump here? Because we could have...
That was my second train of thought.
Yeah, because
but
I don't know if
I'm
we needed to
thinking
be so
it's more
far
so-
forwards. Because by the time that I get there with the Rainmaker, it's too late. But I have to, like, I had to pick up the Rainmaker first before we started moving. You know what I mean?
I'll get to that. But I will say, yeah, literally just, and yeah, we know that could have been one with slightly different VAC stuff. But I do also want to think about the thing is that they do just throw two specials at you, and oh, I hate this guy so much. Tell them to pick up Inkbrush. But yeah, they throw two specials at you. And I'm wondering whether or not it was a good idea to wait it out. And my answer is just straight up, I don't know. Because waiting still gives time and space to your opponents. Because, like, let's say you wait it out. Let's say you wait for the rain to pass. You wait for the whales to pass. You won't be able to vac as far forwards as you did, and you might not be able to get lead from it. And I'm not sure if that's the case. I think it's worth mentioning to leave it open as an option in the future. You felt like you need to get tried for the special. I mean, that was an option you could have pursued, but as a team, you could have also decided to wait the specials out. I'm not sure that was a good idea in the moment to wait the specials out. But it's whatever. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Rainy is doing God's work right now. What the hell? See, the game is winnable again. Right? Okay, we do eventually have to jump out, but we're playing way too passive. Holy, no! What are we doing? What are we doing? We should be in mid, having someone going this way, someone making sure they don't drop it this way. We need to be putting the pressure on. There's a minute left, and we need to get lead. This is way too far back and way too bunched up as well. Okay, nice. Good pick. But same as before, we need to be angling this way. With Rainmaker there, and with such little time, it might be worth thinking going this way. I wouldn't do it in a real game, but I'm going to mention it anyways. But again, we immediately, because now we don't actually have the time to start thinking about doing things well. We've got to be doing things quickly. And I want us to be moving forward. Let's press Control Z to move things forward. Oopsie. Because I was trying to make a thing that's kind of therefore. I mean, yeah, it's an option. I wouldn't do it personally, but it's there. What are we hammering?
I think I'm just hammering so I can pick up the Rainmaker soon because Rainy has vac. I think it's just like.
You don't need to use your special if there's no reason to use your special. You can just pick it up.
Okay.
If you use hammer and you get nothing out of it, you lose all your special.
Yeah.
If you pick up Rainmaker and die with full special, you only lose half, you know? But also, we're now losing time as well. Because you can't even pick it up. We need to get this guy gone so we can pick it up. It might honestly, because again, we have such little time, it might be worth us just sending a shield down this way so that we can just get rid of this guy and go this way. Or this way now that we've committed. I don't like this passive play when we have 30 seconds on the clock. Okay, I was going to point this out. This isn't true anymore, but I was going to say, try when you pick up the Rainmaker, so you need to take it this way.
Mm-hmm.
2 people died, so this isn't really true anymore, and you just go this way.
Yeah.
But, you know, before that guy died, this was the play, I think. Like, don't forget that long route.
Yeah.
It's a lot safer. It makes it easier for your team to do stuff as well, so that they don't have to worry about keeping the Rainmaker alive. That's a really early whale. That's good for you. Bro, because you died to the whale.
Apparently, I don't remember what happened.
Might have gotten dragged onto her.
Kira's disappointed in the
Maybe.
bow goat.
Sorry.
No, I just like you died, but Chai didn't, and I was like, what the hell? What happened? But also, I know I was talking about it. I'm gonna quickly look at it. It's like 2 frames, but it's whatever. Oh, why is this game so bad? Oh, here. Is there any backing? No. This, you cannot go around this corner. It's not safe. You don't know where they are.
In this exact moment, I just pulled it up. Chai is saying, Rainy, get ready to vac.
Get ready to back.
And then Chai
This isn't
instantly
safe.
does.
This corner isn't safe.
Yeah, like this is
Especially
kind of what I'm
because
talking
it's
about,
illegal.
like where I'm like, I don't think Rainy should be up there getting ready to vac because it's not like I can't turn that
No,
corner.
Rainy
I disagree.
Rainy
also.
can.
Yeah.
Rainy can. The thing is that you don't know what's here. Rainy can't do anything about it. But if Marco goes first,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
I
Aqua
was
goes
pushing the
first, they
same
can't
corner
get
at
you
the.
without getting through Aqua.
I was pushing the corner at the exact same time. It's just that the Luga lined up for the Rainmaker instead of me. Like,
But it's yeah, it's a good plan, and I like what Rainy is doing. But we are too eager to go around this corner, knowing that it's not safe, or not knowing whether or not it is safe. But okay. It's 2:30 in the morning.
yeah,
Was I there for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
What the
maybe
hell?
not an hour and a half, but probably an hour.
Speaking of, how much would you guys pay for that if you had to pay? Per
2
hour?
doubloons.
Okay, no.
That's not a currency.
I don't know.
Five what, Rainy?
Me and Rennie
Five
have the same
monkeys?
train of
5
thought.
bananas?
I mean, off the top of my head, using American currency, I would say $10 an hour is fun. I mean, okay. Not USD.
No.
No, Akira,
No.
charge €10. There we go.
I still need to get that converted.
Doesn't matter.
Let me
It's
think.
more 10 euro is more value than 10 US dollar. So presumably, I don't know.
Why is a junior going negative? Why? Oh god, I don't like your opponents, like, at all. Do we have a Undertow game? Yes, we do.
This is our second
Do we
one.
want to look at an Undertow game?
This game ends
This one
within
was
like
a
a
KO.
30 seconds. This is a quick game.
Okay.
And this is
why
our
not?
second
I
run
have
through
time.
too. This is our second run through.
This one I think is worse actually.
Hey,
Or
No, I
Chara
think
gets
this one was
paid.
better because this is the one where we don't immediately wipe on the opening. I don't know though. This is the one where I was telling Rainy needs to open more on the right side because the Glugas and the brush immediately go for me.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, Chara's #1 content creator for competitive stuff. Like Chara can get away with
Okay.
charging 20 an hour.
But who's number 2?
#2, I don't know.
Omega.
I don't
Squid
watch.
School.
I don't watch YouTube.
Okay, but who's number 3?
Omega. Basil.
You just said Omega.
Squid School.
Okay, but who's number 4?
Basil.
We're just gonna keep going down the list. It's from what
Chase
about, like,
247.
Don't
Seven.
worry, it shouldn't take
Dude.
long. It shouldn't-
No one
Kyo.
even make content.
Tiver?
What about
No,
Chase
sorry, Rainy.
24/7?
The gem is too hidden.
Trust, it's actually me, the person who does not upload.
Right, just because I'm really curious. I mean, I'm very incredibly super mega curious. I wanna look at Chipey over here. I wanna two things. Number 1, stick to wall. Number 2,
I went to peek them and I said, "Oh shit, there's a wall." That's scary.
we don't
bro.
fight that.
No, I don't.
This is a lot of indecisiveness. Grr, indecisiveness. Anyways, back to the team. Sorry, I just wanted to get really annoyed at that. Rainy's tenting forward, which is great. Why was Makwa so far back?
I'm waiting for the shield to be deployed. Because right now, I think
That's
I'm
more than
looking.
an alt range.
Because Rain
Okay.
deploys it there.
No, that's fair. I was just thinking, ooh, that's far back. I'm scary. I'm scared.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up on my screen.
Okay, see, this kind of thing is going to keep on ripping you guys apart because I don't think you guys really have a cohesive game plan that you're working towards together. And so these small gaps keep opening up. Because, okay. I'm thinking, Chai, we know that this guy's here.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to want to push forward this way. But then we get on tower and create that opening for them.
Yeah.
And it's like...
I think I'm just scared to, like, fight the Glugas, to be honest.
At the point that I'm trying to get at, that I can't figure out how to word or properly get to, is that, like, okay. Sorry that I'm picking on Chai right now. But in this position, what is it that you specifically, what is your role in this team? And you say skirmisher, I'm going to leave VC. What is your role right now in this moment?
I think I wanted to go check out what was happening on the right side because I said fuck the left side.
Okay, I'll.
But typically, I want to go to the left.
That's a big issue. Okay,
I wanted to.
Hold on. Back a bit?
No, let me finish. I wanted to start on the left side so that, like, I stall out the left side. But I don't think that we were pushing fast enough up on the right so that when I was on the left side, I was just getting bombarded. And so I felt like I had to move over to the right. If that makes sense. Like, I was just getting jumped on the left side. And then I was having, like, I don't know, I felt like I was just like, I was like, this isn't safe, I need to back out. And I went over there to come back when it looked better than it was at the time. I think so more so, Rady, is that, like, I felt like I was trying to, like, stall out the left side as long as I could, but then we weren't pushing through the right side as fast. And I felt like I was just getting, like I couldn't stall out the left side enough for stuff to happen on the right, if that makes sense.
This is the point that I'm trying to make, kind of, almost. It kind of touches on it. I want to go back and instead I want to ask a different question, if that's okay. What is the team's goal here? How is the team... Anyone can answer this. I'm picking on Chai, but anyone can do this. What is the team's goal in this position? What is the team trying to do in the opening? Like, you can be as vague or specific as you want. Okay, cool, fine. I'll... Okay. Oh, did you? Sorry, I wasn't reading. Clear the right side, set a push on left. Cool, yes, that's the point. Clear up the right side. So you two, your goal is to push this side. Which also means that left isn't the important side of the map right now. It will be once right side is cleared and everyone can rotate this way. And so, with that in mind, with Chai, with your opening on the left, what is your role on the left side of the map?
I just want to stall them
over there. What are you
there
there to do?
I'm trying to keep them there so that we can clear the right side easier.
Yes. It's not just to make the right side easier to clear, but also to make sure that this doesn't become a big long-term weakness. So to make sure that the Glugas, or anyone who's on this side, no matter who it really is, can go this way and start to, like, rip your position apart, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's to make this a non-issue, to make sure that these guys can just focus on what's right in front of them. And I'm asking this because you run forward and we don't commit to the Glugas. That's fine. That's fair. I would have committed to the Glugas, but that's because I like to try and skill diff people. But trying to keep your life here is also a valid way of approaching this because it makes sure that they can't just run forward this way. And that's fair. I like that. But then we move forward, we go tower, and we're looking right side to try and help right side, which kind of abandons our role on this side of the map instead.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like the point I'm trying to get at is, like, as a team, it feels like there are times where, as individuals, we're not playing towards our team's win condition. I'm picking on Chai right now because it's the one that I happened to see last. But there are like a lot of moments like this. And I'm not really sure what to do next. Oh, sorry, Rain has typed a lot and I haven't read it. I'm so sorry. Are you in a snowstorm? Okay. The ground is all white. Trump's America. But okay. The point I'm trying to get at though is that I think like we need to be focusing on maybe thinking about a lot more, especially in like future games, especially maybe even future VOD reviews, is thinking about like what is the team's goal in a competition and what should you be doing to try and like work towards that. Are you okay?
I just had a really loud
Are you being attacked? Should I call the police?
Bad. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, it was that a sneeze.
It was me
Oh,
sneezing.
sorry.
I sneezed.
Like, bless you.
It was really loud.
It was the
I
cat.
thought that was a scream.
No, it was me sneezing really loudly and it hurt.
I also suggest V10 here. Sorry, Rainy. I think that this tent kit does very little to push the objective. Sorella tent kit is like a step better, but V tent kit is the one that, at least in my last team, was proven to be the most effective. Actually, that's the one I wanted to bring up. Rainy, when it comes to your tent kits, I know that you love the Chump Umbrella so much. I'm not calling it by its name. I know that you love it so much. But in Tower and Rainmaker, I'd much rather you not play it given the option. I'd rather you be on V10. And honestly, I'm fine with Chump's tent on zones and clamblets. That I think is fine.
Oh, we got the
Hello.
tent
Oh my
expert
god,
in
it's
here.
the
Dude,
guy.
I'm actually gonna jump into Lake Fierce. Oh my god! I accidentally joined a different voice call, and like it was in a server I haven't been in forever. And the first thing I didn't mean to join it, so like the first thing they say is like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in like 4 years," and I left.
Ah.
He said, "You're about to not see me another 4. Goodbye."
Yeah, I don't know. I'll deal with it later.
Yo, but while we have you here, Tanner, opinions on Chump Umbrella on clamblets.
Rainy is yeah.
Bad.
You can see what Rainy is typing in the VC
Very
text
loud,
chat, Tanner.
incorrect. Yeah, I can tell. Very, very loud, incorrect buzzer for 2 reasons. One, your comp doesn't really. Your comp kind of has like 2 fighting. Like your comp has 2.5 fighting guns in the sense that Tent and Brush are 0.75 fighting gun and 0.25% support. Jump Tent is fine. It's just that I feel like in a lot of situations where you want a support tent instead of Sorella tent, you can either 1, play the Zuka tent supportively, or 2, have a vacuum cleaner that will get your team in instead of chumps. I feel like chumps are fine on zones because you get extra paint on the zone.
Okay, because I was thinking more main weapon uptime sort of stuff. I guess.
But you also don't need main weapon uptime when your special is just everything your weapon hopes to accomplish, but better.
Vac can't one-shot people while being protecting stuff.
It doesn't really have to though, because if you're gonna
I
pop
feel like, well,
chumps, you're gonna go in with them. But if
like,
you pop
Rainy,
Vac,
I
now
feel
you have
like,
like an S-Blast and a Brush and a Vac.
well, it's like, really, I feel like chumps can work, but I feel like on our comp specifically, like, we're when we get into like a pickle per se, Makwa can't get a booyah bomb, and then the only thing to help us get in is Chumps. And Chumps kind of does, like, no offense to Chumps, Chumps kind of does fuck all half the time. Like, we can rely on my Ultra Stamp, but Ultra Stamp isn't really something we want to, like, rely on.
You shouldn't be relying on specials, anyways. No, it's not just you can't rely on. I just don't think you should.
I don't think we should either, but I
that's kind
like
of not
they
how the
should
comp
be
works.
a tool to help us get in. I don't think Chumps are necessarily always helping us, especially on like tower control or on like certain modes. Because like a lot of the times it feels like especially in these games it felt a lot like when I had Ultra Stamp I had to like get 1 or 2, and I'm like, I'm playing against a Knot and a Glugas, like it is incredibly difficult for me to do anything with this Ultra Stamp. I'm like, if there was like something else that we could use, like Makwa's Booyah Bomb is really good, but like Makwa's on S Blast, so like how many Booyah Bombs is Makwa
and
getting?
I need to work on when and when not to use Booyah Bomb is something that I've always been trying to kind of figure out myself.
If Chump gets kicker buffed, will it be good? Okay, hear me out. What if Chumps deals damage on landing?
Well, then we just reinvented missiles.
Okay,
No.
but you can't target it at people. It's an AoE. Use it for area control rather than displacement.
No, I don't know. I feel like Chumps would be fine if they got buffed, but it depends on what they do. I feel like in an ideal world, Chump does one of two things. They either have more health, or they like do something upon hitting the ground. Because right now the big problem with Chumps is that they don't really do anything for 3.5 seconds after they hit the ground. And a lot of the time, if you chump too many people, all your chumps are gone. If you chump too few people, why are you using a special? If you chump somewhere in the middle, the enemy has probably made a mistake already. And when it comes to like specials that like get more valuable when the enemy makes a mistake, there are way bigger punishes in this game than painting the floor. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the value. I'm like #1 chumps hitter because they took hammer away from me, but like I feel like that a lot of the value you expect to get out of chumps kind of just doesn't happen. I don't know. I feel like chumps is good if you had 2 chumps on a team. I feel like just the volume of them becomes strong.
The heck is a Punda?
One of the
Undercover.
undercovers.
Kensa
The patterns.
undercover.
The patterns.
Patterns undercover, bad.
Oh, is that what it's called?
It's
Yeah, no,
whale
that's
and
terrible.
curling.
No, no one calls it punder. Why would you say that? It's just
It's
just
Kunda or
undercover
it's
3 and it's bad.
no, it's Kunda.
Actually, that was the undercover that Ace was using in the undercover video I'm making. But to be fair, out of the 3 kits, yeah.
Sorella is the way to go. Unfortunately, Sorella.
Well, you can't use the Sorella
Wars.
one.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, patterns it is. Lock in, guys.
So yeah, why are we asking about chumps? Because I feel like if it's not zoned, chumps kind of lose their main point. Like there's a reason why all the chump guns got nerfed because of turf war. That's because they paint the ground good.
Wait, Chumps got nerfed?
Yeah, pretty much every gun that had chumps that did well in turf war got plus 10p.
Oh, the horror. Anyways, that point I was making earlier is why I think, first off, why I think this happens. This shouldn't be, no. But also why I think Chai thinks things are going a bit too slowly. And why things aren't happening is because the goal of the position is not for things to happen quickly. They kind of can't. You have a tent pushing down a corridor. And your job in that position isn't to make things happen, but to let things elsewhere happen while things don't try and collapse this side of the map. Because then, yeah, literally, that's why the glucose gets in, is because we abandon our role in the first place.
Mm.
Whoa, the glucose die. What the? Sorry, their brush just keeps on catching my attention because of all the stuff they do that they shouldn't be doing. I don't know. I don't know if we should be fighting that either. Like climbing this wall. I would honestly prefer we just kind of set up in a strong position behind them, because you guys will be respawning soon. And be able to fight that while they're alone. Plus, the only way back in is by jumping in. Or going this way. Which means they'll all be in low ground. So I don't think we should be fighting that either. But it's whatever. It's... What? Bomb. A bomb from the junior got bogus. Okay.
I'm like way too like. I just want to ride the tower.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
way too
change
eager
the
to
tower.
push. It's the same thing with with Rainmaker. Well, I think before we can actually start moving the objective, we need to actually start taking the space ahead of it. The strongholds, as a certain 5-leaf clover would say.
Oh,
Taking... Oh?
nothing.
I feel like I don't know where to stand because the tower is blocking, like, the spine. And I feel like I'm not getting enough value if I'm just standing behind the tower. But then if I go not on the spine, then I have, like, way less angles.
I mean, what kind of areas do you think you need to control? This is literally just me asking your opinion. I'm not trying to correct you on anything. FLC guys to get the... What kind of areas do you think you need to control right now? Because... Sorry, real quick. I want to get this thought out of my head right now before I forget it. Sorry, I will get to you in a sec, Bogus. But we can't really start thinking about moving the tower just yet, because first the tower needs to go this way. And to make sure the tower can even get there safely in the first place, we need to control here. And ideally, make sure no one's down here first. This isn't controlled. And so we need to, before we can even start thinking about moving the tower, we need to make sure that this guy is gone, so they can't start even thinking about doing anything.
The Nautilus can also reach the tower from the Purge.
Can the Nautilus? I was kind of assuming they weren't, so they would...
They can.
They can. Okay, sorry, I'm used to being an Inkbrush, so I can't reach anything from anywhere. You're doing your job. Yes, you are. By doing this, you are contributing to society. Congrats. English players are all free. Okay. Okay. I'm average height, actually.
I'm massive. I'm
So-
7
but,
foot,
okay.
so can't be me.
No, I'm
Well, that's
sure.
because you're an Octobrush player, right?
You're right. I played Octobrush once this scrim and said, "Yeah, yeah."
But okay, because Nort can also reach tower, it's also probably worth considering, getting rid of control of this area first. And I think Bogus starting to bomb here is just simply the fact that, we haven't controlled this part yet. Oh, yeah, Bogus, where do you stand? Good question. Fine. I
I
kind
need
of...
to be more patient.
I get Bogus's point though of wanting to move the tower here, because if Bogus stands here, honestly here, and trying to make sure this part is painted, they can't go over here. That is a fair enough one. Standing behind tower, making sure that this guy can't peek. There are a lot of options depending on what it is you want to focus on. If the Nort is a problem, I would just recommend making sure that you draw your ire this way.
Yeah, that was the plan until I died.
Until you say, unfortunate. Sending images.
Yeah, I'm just showing visual representations of where the knot can hit you.
Okay. Fair enough. I would assume it has less range than it does.
It has a lot of range. It's really stupid.
It's like a little less than heavy. Nautilus is broken.
Yeah, I've mentioned it earlier when you weren't here, but it outranges Splattershot Pro as well.
God. Okay. Sorry. I'm in the wrong. I need to open the chat again. I closed the chat. Okay.
Rainy, you play Kent. You hard counter that gun.
Not enough.
Like there's literally nothing they can do.
Not enough.
No, we can't.
Nobody can-
No, we cannot do that. What knots are you fighting?
This one. Pampers.
Apparently,
Look, they can move, okay?
not Kent is the most lopsided matchup in the game.
Okay, what about Tent English Nouveau?
Well, no one knows how to play. No one knows how to actually play that matchup on the Inkbrush side, so it's still Nautilus.
What? I do.
Disagree.
It's me and Akira who know.
I've never lost to a Tent in my life.
Yeah, two of you, and I don't fight you guys.
Hey, I'm working on it.
See, that's
Okay.
it's too high level for you.
I'm
One of you I
working.
coach, the other one's in the opposite time zone. I am safe.
Are we going to feed Chai wrong information? Shaking my head.
I'll feed everybody below me wrong information so you can keep winning. I got you, Jenner.
Okay, so I'm going to go back 2 seconds. Everyone, 4 seconds. Everyone, eyes on Chai.
What'd I do?
I don't know.
I'm clear
You're
the check.
trying to-
I'm clear the check, bro.
You're trying to not get hit by the Nautilus while the Gluga runs up on us.
Which I would respect if it weren't for the fact that we need to clear this knot and we need to make sure this part of the map is ours. We cannot push until this happens. We shouldn't be trying to push tower without control of the areas that stop the tower from moving. And then Bogus dies for it.
I shouldn't have jumped. Like, that was my fault. I should have swam back and
Do you have
left.
stealth jump?
I do. That's why. But like, as soon as I did it, I was like, that was stupid.
She's trying to hit the big one, guys. She's trying to hit the big one.
It's like, again, because we're not trying to control these areas, and because we don't control these areas, things are just allowed to deteriorate until we can't do it anymore. What finally came? What? The big one? Someone hit the big one?
Nah, I don't think I hit the big one at all this scrim.
I was gonna say, we're on the back foot now. If anything, they hit the big one. My bad. As you were. Okay. Proceed. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because I want to say that I don't like this, but I have no reason to say that. I just have this feeling.
One of the biggest reasons why I'm so far back sometimes when Rainy is trying to push out their shield is because I don't want to be standing on top of you while you don't have your tent out yet. Like, I don't want to be there where when we can get lasered down while the tent shield is not out. Like, the tent shield, I see that's neuron like activation. That's when I'm like, okay, now I can go with you. Like, I need that visual component there, because otherwise it's like, okay, you don't have your shield out, that means this is not possible. I should not be in a position where I can sit on top of you, and then now they get two of us. Like, you see that at the beginning of the game too. That's why I'm so far back.
Sorry, no, I'm also just looking at this, and I'm also just getting really confused by the enemy team as well. Because this guy hasn't moved in the past, like, 30 seconds. The brush is on tower.
Yeah.
And I want to say something about this, but I don't know what I want to say.
Oh, and I get separated from Rainy there because of the whale.
Oh yeah, that's the ball. You've had, like, 2 specials thrown at you. Objective now is just survive. Which is unfortunate, because you're oh god. Slow heavy weapon versus a whale and 2 people shooting at you.
I guess 3 now, since the Glugas are there.
Yeah, sometimes it do just be like that. Okay, this. Oh god, we were trying to 1v3 the tower.
My goat.
I mean, Blaster, like, Is it?
I mean, fair enough,
Is it?
but it's
Is it not a solo queue? Like, is it not just a okay? I have a big AOE. Time to
okay. You do have a big AOE.
like.
But, like,
Like put it. I don't know.
and that-
But,
my
it
thought
is
process.
true you have
though-
a big OE. You also
I
have to
don't-
be able to live long enough to hit them twice.
Yeah.
That's the big
Like
problem.
Yeah.
Like, because
My-
okay,
my-
honestly,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, don't worry about it. Because honestly, I like this position. We're behind them, and I don't think they know. Maybe they did. You know what? I'm gonna look at this from the Lucas POV just to make sure. Because if they look at you, then I say, okay, they know. Unfortunate. Okay, I can't make the same point. I'll make a slightly different one. I don't mind you being behind. Anyone feel free to correct me if I'm being dumb. I don't mind you being behind. Because my immediate thought, now they have like people on tower and control this area, is trying to set up in defensive positions. Wine isn't here? Okay, anyways. Try and set up in your like defensive positions, your strongholds.
Wow.
Go watch my video.
Go watch my video and also the video of the. Have I sent you? Yeah, FLC guys, FLC. We're trying to set up in the right positions, which is like I'd probably guess around here, trying to control this area. Maybe, probably not, but maybe this angle, but probably not. And then also trying to control this side as well. And I like that Marco is here, and because they know you're there, also diverting resources this way. Because it makes it a lot easier for you guys to set up over here, round here, and put pressure that way. My issue with Marco going in here is mostly because we're giving up that position. First off, we're giving up a really strong position. Well, a decently strong position for a blaster. And now your team's going to have to work harder to get to and use these positions, now that this angle is gone.
Yeah.
Now, you could hit the big one. You could hit the
Yeah.
big one, in all fairness.
My thought process in this situation is, okay, I could try to just poke at the tower with a long range, but that's hard and it doesn't hit people sometimes. So I'm like, okay, I can get guaranteed value if I walk up to them and hit the big AoE. That's what I was thinking there.
I know, it's fair. It's fair. It's literally just that we're giving up a position with a very low chance of survival. And what I liked about where you were was the fact that you were there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's okay to take it slow and just hold angles. And if you can poke safely, try to, but I mean, it's a naught. Apparently they outrange everything. I learnt this today.
They really do. Like, it's really stupid.
All I know about range values is more than ink brush, less than ink brush, and all of it is more than ink brush.
There is, yeah, I was gonna say, Sploosh
No,
is
I
the only
also-
one that equals.
No, I also
Oh,
agree
Luna
with what
Bros.
you're saying in the chat. I feel like that this also would have been fine if there was like more of a presence on your guys' right, where the people on tower would kind of have to look that way to do something. Because right now, the people on tower are just kind of sitting there waiting to see something blue that they can shoot at, and you just kind of offer it to them.
I'd say more of a teal.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start outing who's colorblind here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Everyone's at least slightly colorblind.
Nah, I can see all the colours perfectly.
Okay, but teal is blue.
Is it?
No, teal's
You know,
teal.
this is
Isn't it
a
green?
debate we can have another time. We should continue.
Gromak is a red queen colorblind.
Me make 'em
Until-
not.
Until me make them not.
Wait,
He's
we
gonna be
can
the one.
we can make them not colorblind? How?
Science.
Okay, so
Wait.
I'm testing it out in Recon right now. I can hit the far side of tower with the long range on S-Blast, but I have to be like jumping off of the ledge to hit that.
In which
So,
case, hold your position.
yeah. Okay, got it.
Oh wow. Okay. Humanity is crossing lines.
I mean, to be fair, humanity has been crossing lines for quite a while. Did you see the article that like China's inventing the sci-fi biofoam that you just spray onto a wound and it just closes or something?
Oh my, it's like the shoes in Cloudy the Chance of Meatball.
Oh my god.
Elite reference. You're welcome.
Speaking of crossing lines, we need to control the line of the objective.
Okay.
And Rainy is right. And we keep doing this. We are on the objective line right now, when these angles are also necessary. And they're just kind of... We actually aren't even contesting tower, like, at all. They're getting checkpoint for free. This bubble achieves nothing, purely because there's no one there to shoot it. Is Tent on...
Yes, absolutely. You should be there. And your clue to that is that no one else is there. You need that position on defense. Pretty much exactly what Akira said. We offered this checkpoint for absolutely free because all of us tried to set up to defend we all tried to set up on last, and the enemy was at like 80. So we just gave them all from like 120 because we decided to try to defend the last. And so like they pop bubble here and it's completely worthless because no one's like there. So like by the time like the bubble so there's no like force to stop them, and then by the time they get to the end, what you do, you go on grates and you kind of just paint for your special. You can threaten to drop, you can threaten like that middle area by where the dumb ugly pillar is, you can threaten to go there with your shield. But generally your shield is there to just clear the space directly in front of you so that the enemy really doesn't want to stand there. It's kind of like you're not really gonna try to go in because it's gonna be really awkward either way.
Yeah, I guess to try to help see these things from Rainey's perspective, if I was playing tent there, I would be worried that, oh, I shoot my tent out, the Glugas is going to dodge roll and hit me from below the tent. Or something like that.
Well, again, you don't have to go with your shield, which is kind of the point, is that you're not really approaching with your shield, you're just sending it so that people, like, have to respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Not Rainy. Tanner, do you think that the tent would be the ideal option in an ideal world to send to Greats, in your opinion?
Ideally with someone else. The problem is that, like, ideally you'd have, like, there to, like, protect Makwa so that Makwa can do blaster things to tower, but, like, the problem is that Makwa just died. And...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what I'm trying to say. In an ideal world. So we can apply to future games.
In an ideal world, though, yes, 10 should always, especially in this comp, you should always be on the objective line, just so you can like threaten, just so you can stall the enemy team long enough so that like your team has the ability to do its thing. Because if you're not on the objective line, that's like 1,000 less HP your team actually the enemy actually has to deal with before contesting the rest of your comp. Because like the problem with your positioning right now is that like in terms of like who's contesting the objective, Bogos is in front of Makwa, who's in front of you. So you're the third person back when ideally you should be in front of all of them.
Rainy is typing.
I mean, if we go back in the replay, you can see yourself like floundering around a little bit in your spawn, trying to go either here or there. Like, even if you get there, like you see where like the like bomb paint, like the bomb paint up there because the junior throws bombs up there. That's like bomb pressure that just wouldn't exist if you had a shield up there, because like you would actually be able to stand there and they wouldn't have anything to actually like shred it.
Yeah, we have like 13 seconds to get there.
Yeah, like you have this entire time to set up there. like you lose your opportunity to get up there as soon as the tower really gets into this corner. But like this entire time, you could have gone there and at least forced them to look 2 different directions when pushing this way.
And now we don't have the time. We just kind of throw ourselves at the tower. Well, entertaining game.
Yeah, I was watching it live, and I just like sort of blinked, and we were in this situation. Where, like looking it back now, like yeah, the big problem is that you guys just kind of set back and let them push as far as they wanted for free.
Yeah, that was kind of a theme of the comeback game as well. Not just letting them push, but just like sat back and let things happen from.
I feel like you guys kind of got scared of them like being everywhere all the time eventually. I feel that led to a lot of passive play, which is exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Rady. Like we never really go right on that checkpoint, and then we let them push so far. And then when we're pushing, we also never go right on the checkpoint either. Like we kind of push forwards. I think we just kind of forget that like that part of the map exists, because I typically am dropping on the left side with the presumption that we're going to be far right, so I cross spine to attack that with you. But then like when I do end up dropping left, we're kind of in that same area that I'm like, oh shit, I don't know where to go now. So yeah, I think we need to like you said, like push more further right, and then I can come in past spine to come help on that side. Because before I was fighting the knot like far left, but I think it's also because we were kind of pushed more towards the left side. You know what I mean?
And 1. Okay.
Should have been higher. Not binting hard enough.
Which number? The kills or the death?
I think the cooler should be higher.
What?
I mean, come
Like
on.
7
Chai's
coolers.
getting 8 hammers and you're getting 7 coolers.
Actually, yeah. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm getting...
400 paint difference.
Wait, how did that happen? How did I get 8
A lot of
hammers and
cooler
11
respawn.
deaths?
A lot of cooler respawns.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you're right. I probably was dying with hammer a lot, and then I would have half hammer coming back. That actually is probably right.
Yeah, 8 hammers is because 7 coolers. Painted zone a lot, and only 6 chumps. Guys, what is this?
A game that happened. Well, I mean, I guess you can find out. You're in control, boss.
I am in control. Oh god, who gave me the controls? Who thought that was a smart idea? Hey, let's look at this opening, because they're going to play for whale in the opening. I hate this. Okay, Chai, drop. No!
I get there. Don't worry.
But how long is this opportunity going to last?
A while. Look, actually,
Yeah.
actually, no. Actually, I waited. I called. Actually, okay. I called for me to wait for Rainy to tent through. Is why.
You shouldn't.
I am not
This
good
opening
at...
is right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
This
I
is
get
some-
the reasoning, but also it's just there.
Okie dokie.
The thing that I struggle most with the main weapon is hitting above walls, because I hit too low and then I just hit the wall.
Sometimes it do be like that. I am curious. I want.
You see, Rainy, what you put in the chat is actually a lie because none of the jumps you pop are useful on CC. Oh, this is zones. Never mind.
This is yeah. So whenever
Why
I
is
see
this
ship
zone,
shape, I
bro?
also think TC.
Because
But-
we play zones and all for one on this map, and we were talking about how we struggle on this map. Wait, on zones, so I chose ship shape zones because zones is next week. Yeah.
I can diagnose the problem immediately because I watched you guys do it. You guys are really quick to give up the top of the map.
Mm.
Have you ever stood on the like top portion of like Black Philly Skate Park, and you just stand over everything as like the ruler of like the grand domain, and no one can challenge you because you're just on top of a giant pillar. This
Yes,
entire map is the big spire of Black Philly Skate Park. Like you just stand up top and nothing can touch you.
Okay.
Imagine Eeltail Bridge, but there's one.
Well, there is only one Iltel bridge, so yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, but there's one shared between both teams. You have a joke. Rainy has a joke.
Better be good.
Guys, prepare to laugh.
If it's not good, oh no.
I'm going to have quite the guffaw. I'm not opening Spotify.
No, it's the song name.
Great. Okay, but also, apparently Chai called for tent to be able to commit and drop this way, but now our tent is backing up when we have the opportunity to commit this way and this way.
Chai, do
I
you
feel
have
like-
like your POV open right now?
No.
I can get Chai's
I can.
POV open if you want.
No, I mean like the voice comms specifically.
Oh, I haven't uploaded them, but I can open them.
Yeah, no, because I have them open right now. I have
Okay.
I have my POV brought up. I can get to it.
But the point that I just want to make really is that I think we could be playing a lot harder for court right now, and then get caught and then focus this way. Especially since we don't actually have anyone high ground right now, so if we want to play for bridge, we play for it this way.
Yeah, okay. If you want to tent through right side mid, I can drop right side mid, is what you said.
Yeah.
Ah, well, you don't need tent to drop. If there's an opening, you just take it.
Okay. I thought it was more so like I could go through the right side, then Rainy could also push with the tent through, and then that way we have like, you know.
You have both sides.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
Rainy backs up here because the tent is taking like 1 trillion damage.
Okay.
Let's see. It's not that I don't believe you. I believe you. I fully believe you. I just want to see it with my own eyes. See, again, because what I wanted us to do was commit this side and that side, brush tent sort of thing. But because the brush isn't already there,
Mm-hmm.
you can't commit. You can't like take this side to safety.
Also,
'Cause if you-
Rainy, I will say, small tent note. You see that glass ledge on the left? Yeah, stand there. Like, your tent shield got you that far. That's the enemy's mistake. Like, you stand in that corner now. That's where you're launching your shield from. And then you're trying to take the left side.
Fair enough. I like doing that with brush as well. I mean, I don't have a shield to launch, but you know, sit in a corner. They don't like it
That
when you're in
corner
corners.
is stupid annoying to try to get rid of because the people up top have to look down, which exposes them to the people up top, and the people on the ground also kind of have to peek around a wide angle in order to hit it. So, like, if you have that corner, you really want to stand in that corner and force them to burn something for you.
Yeah,
the
and
problem
they're
is that
left
you, like-
peeking as well.
And you also can just peek out, right? So, like, this play, right? Your next shield, instead of it spawning back here, is now up there. Like, I get you backing up to, like, try to watch, like, oh, what if they drop from the bridge? But, like, you have Pen, you have Mako. The bridge is handled. You guys are fine.
Oh, yeah. Also, we know for a fact that the brush is far back and there are 2 people here. So the only person who's in the north,
Sorry.
and they're not that big of a threat. Because they can't actually commit to anything without dying also.
Okay.
But yeah, my point is just that I want to see more committing to the court. Because we had a great opportunity there and now it's gone. See, now we're 2 down, so we have to like back up like this way. Or that way. But ideally this way. How the hell did the junior get to do that? Hang on. I was looking at
Dude,
Chai.
their junior literally just runs in and pops bubble.
So I was getting distracted by the skirmisher, so I wasn't looking at the...
That's skirmishing.
One.
They literally just walk in. They just walk in.
It's because it's only Bogos up there, and I drop. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Bogus and Rainy, I'm fine with you dropping, because, like, by the looks of things, the plan to push is going to be going through this way. In which case, it's a side angle. This is great. you get to threaten this side and make it harder for them to use bridge. That's fine. I'm fine with your flank. Your flank is fine.
Okay.
I also probably would have dropped in your position. Actually, no. What I've been doing well on this map, I'm not sure if I should, but what I've been doing well on this map is actually taking this side. But that's mostly because I'm not playing with the tent anymore. I'm playing with a team that likes to go this way for some reason. I don't know if I agree with them doing that, but that's what they're doing. I have to play around. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I don't know what to say other than how the hell did the junior walk in? That shouldn't be allowed. I don't know what to say other than that. See, this is also kind of what happened last game as well. Not last game, but Hunt back as well. Is that we have a tent pushing this way and a bush over here, which is fine. But now the rest of the team just isn't and can't really commit to it. I either want to see this guy completely dead or this guy ignored, and I don't think they can be ignored right now. So I think they just need to be collapsed.
Do I need to come back?
No, I don't think you do. You being here is fine because look at the people on you.
Yes.
As long as you know that they're on you, you're fine to keep on doing what you're doing. I just think this guy needs to go. Because so long as you're here and this is your way forward, all obstacles to you moving forward in one direction, it's just needs to be obliterated. Is my team playing with Splatbrella? No.
No.
Why do you ask? Then why are they going through pits? Because they do. They do. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just autopiloting. And make them play Splatbrella. They play Squiffer. That is not happening. They're too committed.
They play Squiffer?
Yeah.
I believe in it.
Honestly, the more I play with it, I was initially a believer, but the more I play with it, the more it feels like the weakest link in the comp.
What's the rest of the comp?
Ballpoint 96.
Ballpoint Nautilus? Or Ballpoint 96?
96. The two shot. Long 52. Yeah, it's a great comp. Until the Squiffer, I think. And we were originally building it around the Squiffer.
Wouldn't Bamboo be better? Or is Squiffer better?
I don't know is the best answer to that.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's all I can
Bamboo
give,
kind of
at
wants
least.
to hang back. Whenever I play with a Bamboo, it's like the Bamboo never wants to actually push up.
Yeah, but is that just because the Bamboo player wasn't that good?
No, it's because Bamboo really likes to space people out, and as soon as like you walk at a Bamboo, they kind of just spam at you.
Okay. Fair. No, that makes sense.
Like the Bamboo is there basically just spamming 85 damage pot shots at people, and then like if you're able to walk it down without any like sorts of combo to like chip off of like, oh, I hit them 85, and then like the nefarious burst bomb coming in halfway across the stage, like yeah, there isn't really much you can do.
Okay. Fair. Anyways, distracted, being distractioned. Oh my god, the junior does die. Oh god. Did we commit to that?
I think I just wasn't aware of where it was, and then by the time I was there, it was too late. Or no, maybe I did. Actually, go back. I didn't know I had my hammer. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. My bad. My bad.
For sake, we know two people are on us.
What was I doing? I thought they moved. Oh no, I see them.
Okay.
Okay. And they did move.
Yeah.
I was
In this
correct.
position, right now, in this current position, I wouldn't commit to anything because you haven't had time to react to the fact that they're there. It would probably be stick to this wall and gather information before you make any play. Okay, that's what you did. Never mind. I thought you did it immediately. Fair enough. Hammer moment.
I mean, that is
If you,
like
hit him,
just.
if you hit him with a squid surge, you would have gotten the aerial swing.
Yeah.
I don't think that
actually
would've-
that's so true. Wait, hang on.
Maybe should I switch search? Should I? Yo.
Wait, no,
Okay,
actually.
Now I'm gonna.
If
Now
your
I'm
plan
gonna.
is
I'll
to
bring it
pop
up.
hammer. Yes. Actually, I think that is the next step.
I did it!
I'm gonna-
Dude, I did it! I did it! After 3 years, I'm the first person to find the squid surge juice. Let's go!
Okay,
Wait,
but
hold
no,
on.
it's only allowed because you have cooler. If you were not cooler buffed right now, Squid Surge is not the play. It takes too
Hold
long.
on. I have to see for myself.
You have to see what you see.
The squid surge, like the squid surge thing. I know I don't have cooler, but it doesn't matter. Would that have
You'll
like
be in
worked,
the
or would it? No, yeah, but how awkward would it have been?
If you pre-pop hammer, they'll know where you are, but whatever.
Well, if you, okay.
Hammer
So-
into swing is pretty quick. Wait, actually,
Ooh.
that
That's
would
fine.
be that would actually be that would get them. Oh god. Okay, this is the world we're in. Anyways, yeah, hammer moment. Hammer moment. It might have been to play to actually not do hammer and just swing at them.
Yeah,
Can't
but
be
I mean, I wanted to hit the bit. I thought my hammer would work.
Oh. Overhead. So I don't know what anyone else is doing. Nice. I was about to complain that no one's fighting for top mid, but never mind. I take it back.
My hammer hit the ground.
So, we haven't crossed the midline. Is that me
Okay,
getting
here's,
annoyed
here's
at
the
nothing?
other thing I see, sort of on the same vein of leaving top mid really early. Like, you guys clear this, right? As soon as you got up here, you should be looking for if anyone is on their bridge, right? For two reasons. One, if someone's on their bridge, they're going to shoot you, Mako, for doing this. Two, if no one's on their bridge, just go over there. That's the single best position on the map, and they're giving it to you for free.
Okay. Noted.
I think
That
I
is so
called
right
everyone
as
back
well.
for cooler.
Like, as like that spot up there sucks to defend, but you kind of have to on this map, and they're giving it to you for free. And also, look at their comp. You stand up there, what's actually supposed to shoot you? That guy. But if you burst spam him behind a wall, as soon as that guy leaves, you win the game.
Okay. Noted.
I can't leave it open for so long. But I also have a similar complaint of it's taking us a very long time to move past this way as well. It's happening. Oh my god. Never mind. It's happening.
What'd I do?
And then I die.
But the enemy team also just didn't move forward at all.
I think
Rainy was in the corner.
on ship shape, I think I need to like unlearn it and then relearn it, because the last time on Singularity when I was playing Blaster, they would always tell me you need to blaster from the bottom left to top left, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I feel like I'm committing too hard to that. Like, I try to hit people from behind the wall, and I can, but then they can just back up, and then I can't.
I mean, true, but my counterpoint to that is that you are already on top mid. You could just jump across and hit
Yeah.
the same space, but now you are up there.
Yeah, I know, but like even when
Yeah.
even in a situation like at the beginning of the game, like where you saw me hit the wall twice, I'm trying to pressure above the wall for way too long instead of trying to maybe go with Rainy or something else. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like once you're up there, like once you have identified yourself as I'm a blaster in the corner now, like they're not going to stand there. So your best course of action is either leave for a bit and come back in hopes that they forget that you are still alive, or just do something else.
Also, Rainy brings up a good point in that. Oh, side tangent. Never mind. Okay. Yes, sidetracked. Sorry, I'll speed up. I'm sorry. But Rainy does bring up a good point in that, like, this has been the thing throughout pretty much all the games so far, is that we're not really identifying what parts of the map we want to take, where we want to go. it's kind of what I was trying to get at earlier with when I was bullying Chai, but also
Hello.
on defense.
It's informative bullying.
Is that like it really just doesn't feel like we know what we want to be doing at different points in the game, like the areas we want to go to, what our game plan is from certain positions.
Yeah. The only
That's
the
why
only
we
map I
even-
really know how to do that with is Mako. Like that's it. And like I don't know.
But do we know what we want to do? That is something that I don't normally like recommending doing this, because I think no, I recommend this a lot. I take it back. It's stuff like no. I'm gonna say it anyways, even if it's a dumb thing to say. Literally going through every single map and trying to think about what actually are the important points to control at what times and where you want to be to actually, do that. Figure out where all the high ground positions are, all the strongholds are. It may actually just be worth sitting down on, I don't know, fucking sendu.inc on your own at some point and trying to figure that out, and then trying to create a flowchart for different points of the game, because that's what got me to +3 the first time, so I'll take it. And I feel like that would solve a lot of the issues right now.
Yes, but I don't recommend making a flowchart. I recommend making a flowchart off of
Yeah.
where we should be standing. I do not recommend making a flowchart off of who should be standing where, because oftentimes in the game it'll just be the person that is closest or has the most convenience getting there will stand there.
Yeah. See, this is why I was iffy about saying it. It was like, when it comes to flowcharts, it's you can't be that rigid.
Yeah.
Like, Splatoon is a game where everything is trying to go wrong, and there are 4 nefarious gamers on the enemy team trying to make everything go wrong for you in 5 minutes as often as they can. So I recommend the flowchart to the extent of learn where the strong positions on the map are and what things you can do to take them, but I don't recommend it up to the point of like, oh, I'm going to send X player here. If this happens, do this. If this happens, do this. Like, ideally, there are places on the maps that are stronger for certain weapons than others, but it's mostly just a sort of, like, the sake of, like, you should know what you are able to do to get a spot if you absolutely need to, and you should know, like, when you should be looking to push in and, like, what that sort of looks like for your team comp with, like, specific people doing specific things is sort of where I draw the line with the whole floor chart thing.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Again, I just want to point out as the fact that, like, you should be able to look at a position and know what you need to do next, pretty much the moment you're in it. You need to build up that intuition, and right now we have none of that, or very little of it. But yeah, Akira, that's me.
No, it's not.
That is my name.
It's not your.
Oh wait, you're so right.
Ooh, wrong chat
There
to
are
be saying
multiple.
that, bro.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I have usurped you. I am the Akira.
I allow it.
Intuition is not your forte? Why not? I mean, that's literally how this game works.
What are you doing?
You have to intuit things. You don't have time to like sit down and think about what you do next. You just got to know. Anyways, though. Oh wait, never mind. Go on. Okay, I'm going on. We take the bridge. We win fight on bridge.
Is that me?
Mm.
Smakwa.
We
Let's
we
go.
gave up bridge. We
Oh.
gave up bridge.
What the flip, guys?
Nintendo was
Yeah.
so right. It keeps happening. Okay, but now that bridge is given up, we can push this way. Actually, wait, hang on. I was. Yeah, no.
I think I died
go
to the
this
bomb
way.
here.
I was
I
going to
think I died.
complain. You died to a bomb. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah.
Oh, I parry it because I'm bad.
Nice.
Anyway.
But no, same thing again as well, where we had a position to drop this way. Chai had the opportunity. Mark was there, parried it. Well done, well done. But Chai was also up here, and then dropped bridge to go down here. And we're trying to push through this way, and it's kind of...
But look at how many people go for me in the pit, bro.
Why did you do that, and why is it working?
I don't
What
know.
the hell?
I think I went there to escape and jump, and then I realized that they were on me, so why move if they're just gonna shoot at me?
Because I was going to say, you can very easily, because, okay, one thing that this map for Inkbrush is all about playing around this block, apparently, for some reason. Where normally, when you're trying to move forward, you drop here, play around this block, you go to zone, play around this block. Oh, you're over here, trapped here, go around, play around this block. This piece of cover is like all of ship shape for some reason. And from this position, I would have been fine because, again, my mind keeps on going, hee, everyone, court is open. They keep on backing up. They keep on not taking the space. We fight court, and I want to see the brush around here doing silly brush things. And then I just see a brush go this way.
Yes. Yes.
Because, like, sure, you guys aren't doing much for bridge, but also, these guys aren't playing for court at all, and you can very easily punish them by just taking it. Did we choose the wrong fight? I mean... I was gonna say, personally, in my own personal opinion, I'd rather us take this bit and then go this way next. But they just gave it up anyways. And also, sorry, did the junior actually wait, hang on, did the junior do the junior thing?
What's the junior thing?
The junior was here, and in a couple seconds, they're going to be here. They just swam right through. Which is kind of why this part of my thought here was...
Where's my booyah going?
To the junior, maybe? Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, wait,
No,
hold
it's
on.
like it's where is it going? I think presumably the knot was still over there when I threw it, and then they dropped like after, and I'm like, well, this is what I'm saying when my booyahs are bad.
And it's fine. It's just that the priority, I think, is here, in my personal. Or it would have been. It would have been. That's no longer true. Wait, hang on. The knot went this way.
Yeah.
I can understand the BR here, actually. I don't know. I don't know.
Gets pushed and then is forced to jump out, and then I miss twice, and then they get a bubble and I have to back up.
This position is a mess. Hang on. There's like 3 different fights going on at once. Akira, that's me. No, it's not. It could be anyone.
Could even be you.
Could be you. Could be me. It could even.
It could even.
Yeah, that was that in the chat. Yeah, Rainy, that's for you.
Are we at the point in skill where we make decisions that make sense but aren't optimal, so things just end up being weird?
I mean, not to be harsh, you could have taken bridge by backing up and taking the bridge instead of dropping into the hole. Like where the Booyah bomb is currently right now, you stand there. Because now if anyone drops into the hole to fight Chai, they suddenly cannot leave, and also you have the strongest defensive position on the map. Like, you do not want to drop from the bridge. Ever. Do not do that.
You guys need to let me die.
That equals bad.
You can go one of two places. Yes, you either literally just end up there, or you can go on the right side and fight court. Ideally, you're on court, but in this instance, there is no one more convenient to take the bridge, so you take the bridge.
Are you suggesting that Rainy literally just go around like that?
Well, no, I'm saying from the position he was in a few seconds later, where he's down by where the chumps are, and he says that he could either push with Makwa court, or
Oh.
he could go up to help the people shooting Chai because no one's currently on bridge. And he asked, since like the question wasn't should I go to court or should I go to bridge? It's I'm at bridge. How can I most help Chai? And the answer is you don't. You let Chai sit in a corner and jump out, and you take the bridge. Like, yes, and then you don't drop onto these grates. Like, you literally just back up and hold the bridge.
Okay, but like, I want to answer Rainy's question, but I'm not sure how. Because I feel like I have an answer. It feels like we're at the skill level where we make...
You guys make bad decisions because you're bad. That's what Akira's gonna say.
Yes, yeah, so I was trying to sugarcoat it, but no, it feels like the decisions kind of make sense, but it doesn't feel like they have the right goals in mind. It was again kind of what I was trying to get at when I was bullying Chai earlier on the Undertow opening, where Chai's decisions kind of make sense for what was going through her mind at the time. But I think Chai was like making decisions towards the wrong goal. There are also elements where, like, when it comes to the decisions, it makes sense, but it feels like you also don't have the... It feels like there are decisions that you can make that you don't know are there in the first place as well. Like, again, when I bully Chai to say, Chai, stick close to walls, please. Walls keep you safe. And Chai's like wiggling about out in the open. And it's like, this play would look a lot better. It's like you make a play and you don't feel safe in position because you don't know that you actually are safe if you hug this wall. But because you don't know that's an option, you're making a different decision. Oh, there's a 10 shield that every player has. But you can't shoot through walls. You can't shoot through walls. Is this where we were? I think this is where we were. Yeah, but I can shoot through tent shields.
That's true. I can also shoot through tent shields.
Yeah.
I have several times just directed a tent that was just in their shield.
But also, were we actually on bridge earlier? Actually, I was gonna say we're not just eager to give up bridge. We're not too eager to take it either. No, we're not taking it. We're all fighting in low ground.
I think I think I should clarify my intent there. I think maybe at that point I'm like, the zone's unpainted, I need to help in the zone instead of taking a different position. Perhaps. I'm not saying that my position would have been any better. Like I certainly wouldn't have gone on to is what I'm ultimately ending up saying.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, helping zone can be done by stopping the enemy team from getting there. Also, zone doesn't need to be maintained at all times, especially when you have a lead. It's okay to think about your own positioning first. Also, in these moments, it feels like we're playing the map along this line, which makes sense. But it also means that we're forgetting this side and this side,
Yeah.
which is also kind of a mistake that I make a lot. But I'm not the one playing, so I can point it out.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
Exactly. Exactly. Rainy is typing. I must wait for Rainy.
Yeah, I push up too far, and then I leave Rainy alone, and then they go down because of it. And then, what am I popping Booyah here? What am I doing? Why does it say Booyah? No, that's a
I know
different
you
jump.
were. It's because you were spamming.
I
you
was
were
doing the
pressing
down
down.
jump. Okay.
You're
Every
doing-
time I see Booyah, I'm just like, all right, I'm Booyah bombing. Okay. Because sometimes I try to. It's a bad decision to make a habit, but sometimes I hold left to jump out, even though it's not guaranteed to be the back line, so I can jump to a teammate.
I see from top right to top left because I'm both of us. I gotta like. I mean, yeah, that's just Tent. Like, Tent controls, like, the zone, and ideally you send your fast-moving, big hitbox friends to control the bridge.
Yeah,
Like,
namely
your
like
job is to
this guy,
absorb
this guy.
resources on the bridge and just be annoying. Like, you probably shouldn't be the one taking bridge. Like, you're right. Like, once you get to top left, great. Once you get to top right, great. Like, I admit the jump through mid is bad, and ideally you should not be the one making it. Like,
But if
just
no one
in
else
general,
will.
but like you should be playing like for the core and just let your loyal minions take the sides of the map, like for you while you fight the battle under. Because everyone that gets knocked off the bridge is now stuck in tent jail until they do something about it.
And shit. This guy again. Can I just swap weapons with the brush?
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Okay, but I do like that Bogus is taking a different side. Oh well. Sorry guys, mind if I just like call it there?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
You just tired?
I am so incredibly tired.
You got the.
Yeah. It is like nearly 4 a.m.
Tenor, take it away.
They say if Tenor wants to take over,
Yeah, in just a second.
be my guest. Rainy is typing. Exactly.
I feel like it would be beneficial for me if during one of our scrims, I had someone watching my gameplay.
I can get a blaster player actually, if you want.
We have a blaster.
Maybe.
player.
I am a blaster player. I'll have you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask my
Yeah,
friend
I've
Zoe.
been playing S Blast for Waypoint.
Dang. Okay, then yeah, you can watch. I was gonna ask my friend Zoe who plays.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Because
can.
I know you usually are looking at Rainy, which is
Yeah, but no, I also play S Blast. Just
Whoa.
because the team, the meta requires it of me for my team right now.
yeah. I guess I'm in the same boat. I guess if I wasn't meta slaved, I'd be playing Soda Try.
Maybe
I
in
just
some
find-
idealized world they become one and the same.
In some idealized world, they undo the points for special nerfs
Give
for
us
trying
blaster
to
shield.
move.
Yeah, but S-Blast
No.
is shield true.
Into my idealized world, they'll nerf Cooler, and F-Blast will fall with
So
it.
true. Imagine, what if they half the quick respawn? Like,
No, the
they
issue is
just...
the quick super jump and the special saver.
Well, people...
The QR is the
Yes.
fun part.
Yeah, the QR I can live with. It's the special saver that gets me. If they get rid of the special saver, and only the special saver, I will be happy.
Mhm.
It's intensify action that gets me. I mean, yeah, like I'm perfectly accurate when I get to jump. Why does specials get to make other weapons like me? That's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's really fun how every single, like, team support special in all of the games has been, like, somewhat stupid in any of the games.
They can't figure out how to make a
Well,
balance.
in the other games, it's like by concept fundamentally stupid. In S3, at the very least, it's just the numbers being quite large.
Yeah, I mean no. In concept, giving like decent amounts of special saver and quick super jump and quick respawn and swim speed and run speed and intensify action. And I think that's it. And ink resistance to players. I
think
don't know.
It's like 7 different sub abilities, right? I don't know. Someone get the Poop Chara screenshot.
I mean, I think you have to like.
A 20 frame teleport.
Look, I just think that if decap can exist in this game, then other weapons need to get the same privileges.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's like, oh, nerf S-Blast, oh, nerf decaf. No! Strong stuff is cool! It's just that everyone in this game, other than those, kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I just think
Nerfed it by now.
Yeah. And then super jump.
if a weapon can have decent paint with an 80 damage, large hitbox that doesn't get deleted by slightly grazing a wall, other weapons, like Inkbrush, should also have an 80 damage massive hitbox that doesn't get deleted by grazing a wall. And Tent can also have that if it wants.
Tent does. I think the only change Tent really needs is a change from just 0.5 extra damage. So that instead of hitting people for 68, you're hitting people for 70. I think it would help the gun feel way better.
You know, I would like it as well.
No, freaking like Tent got like absolutely gutted between games because they added Splatanas and Stringers. Like, why?
Hey guys, there's a trendy new stringer comp right now that has a tent in it, but it's just a 96 cal and a special.
Yeah.
And everyone's playing it. So tent doesn't
Wow,
get
guys,
moved.
isn't back so cool?
I'm so
Well,
glad
okay.
they buffed it.
No. S-Bus does kind of have to respect Tent because you can't one-shot the Tent. You have to two-shot the Tent, which does give the Tent time to shoot the S-Blast.
And that is like 2 seconds kill time.
Yeah, it is.
The
it
others-
is as fast as Clash Blaster. Like, Tent
Blow up.
does kind of beat S-Blast just a tiny bit because you can't burst combo the Tent. You actually have to like play the game normally against the Tent as
Yeah.
S-Blast. That is, it's like one save increase. Wiper though outspaces you, can just DPS you and out mobilities you. It's like if an ink brush could launch like beams at you with their mind and break your 10 shield in 6 hits.
I wish I could launch beams at people with my mind.
Like imagine if a brush could roll and flick at the same time, but they were also just playing Splattershot Pro. That's what Wiper is. Okay, Rapid's not bad. Like, Rapid's annoying because you're slow and it just kind of chips you, but that's, like, yeah, no, it's just, like, if the enemy has a Rapid, your friends should be shooting the Rapid. That is true, and that's why you need to hire local minions that will shoot rapid blasters for low wages.
Every player in a tent comp is just a minion.
Like from Despicable Me? Like, you know.
No,
Hello.
I've seen too many Facebook memes. No.
Bello, banana.
You're gonna grow up and you're become a Facebook mom.
Who says I'm already not, bro?
You gotta be like, let's go to the
Try some
mall.
mom.
Let's go to the salon.
Who says sometimes I love using like the millennial stuff in you know, and I try to say that I use it as if it's like ironic, but now I start using XD and YOLO a lot, so it's starting to become unironic, you know. It's slowly taking over. Like one day I'll be like, I must ask you a question, you know. I was a little too young for that one, I will say. I wasn't fully in the mustache craze, but I did like owls. Woo. Bogos, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
Owl, like paperweight from that era.
Owls. There's another one. Aeropostale. Ooh, man, baby. So much Aeropostale, bro. I saw it in the States, actually. I was like, oh my god, they still had an ancient relic. Ancient relic, the Aeropostale. What?
I guess not. Nothing is to be said.
I think they were just hooting, making owl sounds.
Sword in the States.
I saw. Okay. I finished the line art for my drawings. God bless.
Try for it.
I mean,
Not even
I
drawing, the
can't
sketch.
take over, but I feel like the big point was already hit of like answering Rainey's question that like the decisions you guys are making they make sense. Like you guys are safely past the point where you guys are just kind of doing stuff alone. Like Splatoon is becoming a team game now, which is great, and it'll be something you continue to work on for like forever. However, the problem is that like you guys are kind of the overall picture of what is the team trying to do here is not really formed. Like you guys I think you guys think that different things are the optimal way to go about things, which can lead to either indecision or things just feeling really weird. Like things just not happening or things happening in really like abstract ways. So I feel like now the next steps forward are more not necessarily like refining, but like figuring out what stuff works with your comp, what stuff doesn't, and getting a like broader picture of like not like okay, like you have a set of plays you can make, but how does that relate to the set of plays your teammates can make at the same time, and how do those play
Tedder, are you suggesting that we should limit test?
Am I suggesting you should limit test? No.
No.
You guys already know how to play your guns. I suggest limit testing when you've picked up a gun for the first time and don't know what you're doing.
Limit testing is when I go into
No,
solo
limit
queue
testing-
and die.
No, limit testing is important as you face better opponents to see whether or not they know how to deal with you. You know.
True. Limit testing is when
They might
I
have
make a
learnt ways
mistake
of
and I
dealing with
go,
you that other players haven't yet.
guys, I wasn't,
If
it was a
you're-
bad
if
play.
You're in bracket, if you're in bracket and the opponent just doesn't know how to beat a really like simple thing that you guys are doing, just like do that. Like, why would you do anything else?
Mm.
Yeah, we're
be the
testing
guy that
their
sits in a
limits.
corner and throws like be the guy that sits in a corner and throws sonic boom and then flash kicks when you're close. Like, just do that.
Sonic
because they know how to
boom,
count.
flash kick. Yeah. One of the things with my mechanics I feel
Well, okay,
is
it will naturally happen when you're playing Rainy, but the important thing is that you can't really just be playing to play. You have to play to be actively looking for this type of stuff. Like, it's one thing to just like play the game, it's another thing to like practice the game, like to play with the intention of getting better at a specific thing. You know? like it can't really be something that you just put on the back burner and say like, oh yeah, eventually I will get good, I will be blowing banned, and then I will automatically come to this conclusion, because like you need to like actively be working towards it, and then it will realize itself.
Sorry, I'm typing. So should we then maybe one day like go into like a planner and just like discuss like what we should be doing?
I would like that.
Because I think that might help us get a better idea of like just different, like we could even pull up games like with replay codes and then look at where the enemy team was and be like, okay, well here we should have done this, and that might give us like a better, like not really VOD review, but like mark out positions in like which we should have been in, and then that way that might give us like better context for certain situations.
My
Even
other recommendation is you should not only review like games that you've played, you should definitely review games that like other people have played, like top level players have played, because they will have nailed down what needs to happen when to a T. So if you just look at that, like you will see that, like how quickly and how like not effortlessly, you see how quickly and how instinctually they'll take certain positions on the map. And so I feel like reflecting some of that in your own gameplay will definitely help a ton.
well, there was one called 3-point divers. Well, not top level, but high level, and they don't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, they freaking died. They dove too low.
I'm sorry.
Yo, no, hold on, Akira. You saw how well my ballpoint was cooking, right? Do you think there are more ballpoint players or more 10 players? It's like windows versus tires, but two very neat things.
I know the only ballpoint player ever, and we are making a team now.
Why?
Mate, actually,
You guys
we
should
could do the fifth.
You guys should do like a pickup scrim with Tenor
y'all got
and get an
referred
S
to the
blast.
opposite time zone.
Yeah, get an S blast, and then you know what?
I'm an S blast, Smiley.
Yeah. I was like, then we can have review footage. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's also that happening if you want to go digging through the various archives, not only in Hush Whispers as Japanese Area Cup. There was that one team that ran something similar that was just like tent brush flings a orangutan that you could look at.
Orangutan.
Oh, you weren't there for the great fuzzy tweet during it was like the start of Zuka Meta. It's one of my favorite bits.
Did you see the gorilla?
No, there's a fuzzy tweet out there, right? Where someone's like, yo, does this comp cook, right? And it was a picture of like, this was when Zuka did 60 damage and just got buffed, right? It was a picture of pen, shot, squeezer, and then like a stamper in there. And they're like, hey, does this cook? And then like Fuzzy replied with, what do you mean? Like we're putting like in the big 25, we're putting like shot, pen, squeezer. Like, of course it'll cook. You could put a freaking orangutan in there as the fourth and it would still do well.
I see.
Now orangutan has become like my catch-all for like any.
I mean, it's true. That's my main complaint with this meta. Nope, I won't go on the rant.
No,
You
I
can
kind
make it a music video.
of.
YouTube is for. That's what YouTube is for. You can force people to give you money to listen to you rant.
Yeah, exactly. And are you guys paying me? No.
Nor.
Get-
What I
Continue
can
and
if
watch
you,
my
what do you
Hey,
want?
I
Give me your PayPal. I'll donate you $20 right now.
My PayPal
Oh,
doesn't
but then
work
that's
right now, so I had to
useless,
disconnect my
kid.
card.
That's useless.
I'll super chat you 20 US dollar.
Okay. Also, that's my main complaint right now is with players where they'll be like, "Yes, I have pencil, S-Blast, Slosher, but hey guys, my fourth is a Clash Blaster. Whoa, this comp is so crazy."
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, to be fair,
mate,
okay,
you've
with
just
our
rearranged the best weapons and added some random shit. Do you think you're special?
This is kind of it's a little bit how I feel with it. Like obviously tent brush is certainly something, but it's just like okay, Bogus plays pen, I play S-Blast, like two of the most commonly used weapons nowadays. It's just like is it really that different?
It's
I would say yes.
With the tent specifically, I think
what you guys
yes.
got going on is cool, but also like your comp needs a long range anchor, your comp needs a cooler, your comp needs paint, and your comp needs an AoE. What are the two best weapons that can roll compress into those things?
That's right, Cooler 96 and Luna Blaster.
Like the reason why you kind of see this like the same stuff is because like if you're looking for an AoE weapon right now, S-Blast is the best one by far. If you're looking for a roll compression support anchor, like Cooler, 10 is your best one by far.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did nobody steal Makwa before we got him? Like, your post was like a month old when I was like, "Hey, you still free?"
Was it really? I was honest. I think maybe around that week I was like, maybe I'll put it out again.
Yeah, it was quite old because I sent it. I sent it to. Well, I sent it to.
4 billion weapons.
No, Makwa's was just. It was just S-Blast, and I sent it to Rainy, and I was like, "Oh, they probably." I'm like, "He's probably already on a team, but I'll just ask just in case." And then you weren't, and I was like, "What the hell? What the hell?" Like, that's crazy.
Well, because the thing is that like, well, it could be one of two things. One, most teams already have an S-Blast or some sort of familiar role like that. Two, S-Blast is kind of difficult to pilot. I'll be honest. It looks easy, but there's a bit of nuance to it that makes it kind of hard to just pick up and play. And then three, a lot of low-level teams just kind of like the most low-level teams are looking for like supports and anchors because everyone plays Slayers. It feels.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Rainy said like this team's pen plus S-Blast doesn't play like how most pen plus S-Blasts do. 90% of the time, yes, you do. Like it's like. What was I even going to say? I've always forgotten it.
Shut my goat.
I have like multiple different thoughts going on because I was going to make a comparison between like team building in this game and deck building in card games.
I think it's more like S-Blast plays differently, but plays to like it's not used to like. I think Makwa said this in the tryout that like he just wasn't used to having like little paint and having to follow the tent around. And that sort of thing. Like, usually he was used to having, like, a support weapon there to paint his feet and get him in, rather than tent. So it just, like, plays a little bit differently in that sense. You know what I mean?
Like, my previous comp was me, Dreadringer / Decav, Explo, and V-Shot. Like, paint was... we have a lot of paint on Singularity when we were playing. And even if the Explo wasn't there, then we had pen, and it was, like, free.
I will also say, having, like, a pen compared to a ballpoint, compared to 3-point divers, really does just change so much about how the comp plays. Because now you have a tacticaler, and you play towards the tacticaler win condition more.
Yeah.
And so, well done. You've homogenized. Congrats.
We're just you guys, but if the comp was better, you know?
I'll never forget that freaking...
I've been talking to bow players, right? Because my anchor on my team's a bow player, and by extension, they know the 3 other bow players, right? And there's a bow player out there that wants jet buffs. They want jet buffs, but claims that if jet gets a buff, ballpoint will do nothing but spam it because they hate ballpoint. So they want a jet buff that buffs bow that does not buff ballpoint, but also allows it to be strong enough to stand up to pen. And I'm like, how do you recommend we go about this?
Easy. The worst possible outcome is light and heavy inkjet.
No, literally, ballpoint is a good special right now, but no one knows that because every ballpoint gets shot out of the sky. Ballpoint, jet, same thing.
Like, okay, each time I go up against an inkjet, I'm like, okay, I'll just jump and I'll press ZR twice, and now they're dead.
Or like the pen.
Like, Freaking
Get
Pro Charles'
vintage.
last tier list put a ballpoint at B tier. I'm assuming B for ballpoint, but it's like, no, it's not B tier because. And everyone's saying like ballpoint bad now. I'm like, no, ballpoint's not bad now. It's a really good weapon. It just can't right now.
Pencil.
Pencil, S blast. There was range blaster.
Doesn't
Rapid Pro.
doesn't
If
the
Frozen Pro
update
gets good.
the update comes out in what, like 9 days?
10 days.
In
Or
10.
10 days for me, 9 days
Oh.
for you.
Okay.
let me Twitter.
Maybe we'll see something happen.
Akira. That could be anyone.
I'm gonna stop the
you,
VOD